Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network, and it's Thursday. That means it's Sibling Showdown with Steve and I. Steve and I today are going to do a rankings debate. Think debate club with your sibling, and you, the chat, will vote who wins this debate club. We will get to that and more, and of course, Underdog Drafts got the T-shirt and all as a proud partner. We will do all that and more in just 1 minute.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. We're stressed to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
Absolutely. Yes, I am wearing Underdog shirt. Underdog sent Steve, Rudy, the Fanspeak team, Andrew, Justin, and I and Rudy a package. We got some T-shirts, we got some hats, and tennis balls for Rudy. How cute is that? If you're keeping track at home, we got 5 Underdog tennis balls. 2 are already destroyed. That's Rudy for you. He's adorable, isn't he? But love the Underdog shirt. Steve will be displaying the Underdog hat, I'm sure, soon. But we are a proud partner of Underdog, of course. If for some crazy reason you're watching this either live or on replay and you're not an Underdog subscriber, link in the description to sign up and you get a bonus using code Fanspeak or the link in the description. Steve, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, doing really good. We are well into the mix of, best ball summer. We're past Memorial Day. Contests are firing. It's exciting.
Yes, what a time to be alive. Let's say hi to chat, and then I will have you talk, the old subtle Steve talk about something, and I will make sure people know on Twitter. Aaron Rodgers at the 910 turn who says no, use the gift, not me, not this girl. If also a little promo, hit that like button if you're coming in or watching on replay, certainly helps us. Make sure you're subscribed to the Fanspeak Network, and a link in the description to join our be a Fanspeak fan and be a YouTube member. Not only do you get the emojis like Mike Robb is using right now, the gambler emoji, but you get team reviews, a team contest, which I can't wait to show you guys the back end of all the work Mike Robb's doing to keep track of all the live draft, Fanspeak fam live drafts, and the people drafting with us that aren't Fanspeak fam YouTube members, and 2 extra shows per week, not 1, but 2 on Sunday nights. Tons of extra benefits, $3.99. Click the join button. We certainly appreciate it. Of course, links for our Substack and everything in there as well. We got Coolers in here. I'm just here, so I won't get fined. A big shout out to Coolers. Helped us prep for the rankings debate by having a graphic that you will see momentarily. So big thanks to Coolers and shout out for that. We got Zero in here. Hello, good to see you. Yeah, I know. We do need to get Rudy in the next video, Steve. Do you agree?
Yeah, and then maybe we can get sponsored by a peanut butter company.
Yeah, exactly. I'm into that. Hartman using the What's Up siblings, the sibling gifts. It's me holding you as a little baby. Isn't that adorable, Steve?
So adorable.
So adorable. I love it. Be the bully, Steve. Are you going to take that advice from Jeff?
I'm going to have to when we get into the debate.
I don't like my hair tonight. I'm going to just go full Underdog. Like, I don't like my hair tonight.
Okay.
Just didn't straighten good enough.
That's what
we'll be done tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow, 1 p.m., Friends of Best Ball rolls on. 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Goofy Chicken. So I'm just rolling with a lot of this. So you think you can tout, guys. And, last week I had Brian Hartman and his amazing voice. He's like ASMR to me. And this week, Goofy Chicken. I mean, does it get better than that, Steve?
No, that should be a good one. I haven't, had Goofy Chicken on or talked to him, but I've seen him on shows and he's awesome. So looking
he's
forward
electric.
to that.
He's funny. And Steve, he drafts like us. He says, I actually took notes for the show tomorrow. Damn, I lost the notes. He says, running back, get your money back. Draft running back to get your money back. Basically, he's into that robust build, and I absolutely love it. We got Huckleberry in here. We got DJ Quill in here. Good to see you guys. Okay, Steve, I'm going to do the smooth transition. Talk about something fun. No, Underdog released another contest. I'll get you started, and then I'm going to tweet that we're live, hit Discord that we're live, all the things. But Underdog released a new contest, Hound Dog, $6 Hound Dog. And it's one of those awesome, like advanced rates, but a ginormous finals. That is a debate with people right now. Obviously, I know Legion and some of the folks and coolers, we're weighing in Discord. And it's good to have these healthy conversations, I think, as best ball continues to grow. My take on it is in my like basic, like 10, I never do anything in 10 seconds. 20-second summary is I'm fine with them mixing up the new things. I think more people getting to finals is a good thing, but I'm agreeing with Legion, Paul, that let's not do it on as much of like the smaller max contest, number one, and definitely not do it on the higher dollar ones. Like anything $20 or more, I want to be rewarded for getting to finals. Like, you know, I want to wet my beak to get to finals. You know what I mean? Like that is a saying, right? I didn't just make that up.
Yeah.
I want my beak wet if I'm getting to finals. I don't just want to make so, but like for these like $3, $5, $6, even $7, like anything to 10, I'm fine. Like, okay, maybe it's getting more people to finals, more people getting that week 17 sweat. I'm fine mixing up, and I will mix some of those in, you know. But, you know, I love that they kept the Pitbull what it was, you know, 1 to 6, 1 to 12, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, whatever, to a 100 something person final. I think let's preserve that for like especially the $20 up. Your thoughts while I tweet this out.
Well, I'm gonna share the screen so we can just, you know, actually talk about it while you're tweeting that out and doing everything. So I think they definitely, and Paul broke this down in our Discord, like just a massive difference. Last year, I think it was 2 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, to like a 115 person final. So this year it's 4 of 12, 2 of 5, 2 of 5, 992 seat final. I would have been fine if they kept it as was. Obviously, I do agree. I don't want every small tournament to be like this, but I kind of view this like the Dachshund, where you know, you don't get any money just for making playoffs. So you have to get to round 2. And then for each entry you do, you get your money back. And then if you make the finals, you get all your money back. So a little similar to the Dachshund like that. You know, this is $30. That was 32 to max. You know, I do think having more sweat equity in week 17 is a good thing. But I also think there's probably a middle ground you could have done. Like if they did 3 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 5, and whatever those finals are, it's improved from last year, and it's not you know, almost 1,000 people. Because I think part of the issue is it's 1,000 person final out of 18,500. So it's like you have greater than 5% chance of making finals. You know, so it's good in that regard, but it's also, very, very top heavy. And I think if they wanted to do it this way, I probably would have lowered the top prize like 15K and then spread out more money just for people making finals. So it's just not so top heavy. But I'm glad Underdog is mixing it up. I'm glad they're releasing contests. I mean, right now we have, in addition to the Superflex, we have the Pitbull, Hound Dog, Dachshund, and Pomeranian out right now. So that is a lot. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't go against Coolers. I can't believe you stabbed me after the back after I made that graphic. Thanks for your final stake, Benedict Arnold. I thought I was agreeing with him. Basically, I think he's fine with the bigger finals. If I was reading them quickly, but I did appreciate everybody's thoughts in our Discord. And by the way, I've mentioned link below for being a YouTube member, link below for Underdog promo. If you're not somehow an Underdog user yet, link below, free Discord. We have over 80 people in there already. Awesome. We want more. Let's keep more. Let's go. And then link below, of course, for our Degen Substack, just $10 a month or $34.99 for an entire year. You won't get prices like that, Stephen. I just updated our rankings of what we're doing. But yeah, to Cooler's point, generally, I'm okay with it. I would just prefer the lower dollar amounts, I guess, just because, the wet my beak. I don't want to just make like on a $20 contest. I don't want to just make like 75. You know what I mean? If I make a $20 finals, I do want to make like $300 or $500 or 1,000. You know, the Bulldog was 1,000. That was a very small finals, but that was also a $75 buy-in. So I understand it's going to fluctuate for the different things. I'm just saying like 20, because someone pointed out I think it was Coolers or Legion, like the Rottweiler last year. Well, that's 25. So I just think for the higher dollar contest, like, preserve that and then give the people optionality. And I do want to do both. So I swear I'm not Benedict Arnold. I swear. Let me say hi to the other good folks here. We said hi to Huckleberry, DJ Quill, Who Hames, good to see you. What's up, fam? Good for Steve McDevitt. Good evening, chaps. Hope you're both doing well. Jacobs fell to 4-1. Wow. Well, I think that's fair. That's probably where you and I have him ranked, right, Steve?
Yeah. No, I mean, more will come out, and his ranking, I think, is going to fluctuate. I think it's a lot risk tolerance is where you're at, because we know the talent if he is out there, starting, not suspended. But yeah.
Zero says mixing up's cool. It's been every single contest since BBM. It wasn't the Pitbull, and that's why I really like that.
Yeah.
That again, $20 contest, pretty much running it back the exact same as last year. I hope that gets preserved. So when that's what I meant about the Pitbull. So yeah, it wasn't the Pitbull, but it'll be fun to keep an eye on. And I saw that Numi, it was either a response or a tweet. I think it was a response to a tweet saying this isn't going to be every draft. We're going to have offerings for both sides to this. If you want it all one way or all another way, we're going to have offerings for both. So I think that was good to hear. Good to see you, Paulino. Cooler's comments made me laugh. Underdog only sent me a W-2 with nothing else. Hey, if you're getting sent a W-2, that's
not bad.
That's a good problem to have. Good to see you, Chiato. I think I'm in a slow draft with you, Chiato, by the way. Awesome. Love to see it. I think we're in a Pitbull. Speaking of, I think we're in a Pitbull together. Vegas Meg coming out talking about getting the beak wet. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I Vegas Meg says crazy stuff. Okay. Who Hames doesn't like it. So we're getting both
I have a
sides.
question. Did you understand Huckleberry's comment?
The black hand? No.
Yeah.
You usually have
there's a 0% chance.
You usually have to explain some comments to me, especially if it's movie related. What's the reference?
Well, the black hand was an initial original term for the mafia.
Oh, no, I did not understand that. Okay, yeah. Got it. Fair. Okay. Okay, Who Hames hates it. Got by you, Bangle. Good to see you. Everyone gets a participation ass trophy. That's hysterical. That made me laugh. Okay, when we put up the Twitter poll in pre-draft, all the trolls clicked insane option. Oh, yeah, Hope did the poll. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Steve still has him ranked above Zay. Oh, my God, you still have Jacobs ranked above Zay? It's always a movie with me. Love it, Huckleberry. A-Rod. We were talking about the and I blanked on it, hound dog contests, and people have been kind of weighing on different sides. Do they like the insane good advance rates, but like ginormous finals? I think you can make a case for both sides. To me, I'm fine with a little bit of either. I just want the higher dollar, $20 to $101 that I play preserved, kind of. It's always a movie with me. How do I send strongly worded open letter to UD? Well, it's official UD partners. I look like the UD warehouse vomited on me right now. I was just going to go with the t-shirt.
Vomited on you, but yeah.
No, I love the UD gear. Love the UD gear. Look at this. My guy's back. He's right about
this. This was also the name for the group that assassinated Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, So
you have no idea about that. You have no idea what.
No, but I'm trying to say he came back in when I called him a dumbass, and I apologize. I apologize for calling a dumbass, and I didn't mean it. And look, he comes back. He's got a good sense of humor. Love it. Come on, baby. You're turning the lights off. I like drafting people who don't like Zay Flowers, so I don't have to pull him up. Okay, Zero. He I guess doesn't agree with you, but that's good for him. As long as they have different advanced rate contests, don't see problems. So, yeah, I think you're never going to make everybody happy, so give me a little something for everybody. Underdog Billy English. Is this the? Yeah, was it Index that said I look like Billy English? In the
Billie Eilish.
Isn't the name Billie English? Isn't that a lady?
It is. But her name is Billie Eilish.
No, I think it's Billie English. I'm pretty sure. No. Correct me if I'm wrong, Index. I think it's Billie English.
Let's weigh in on this.
Yeah.
The black king was Godfather too.
Oh, he says let him wet his beak. That was the line in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me dropping. Oh, okay. It is Eilish. Shit. Okay. Yeah. I was wrong. Shocker. Make it up the UD Fanatic store before this stream. That's hysterical.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to get a bourbon.
Oh, yeah. You should have. Okay. Meg's wrong. Steve, do a Trump. Wrong. No, that's not going to. You can do it better.
I know. Some other thing.
Right, Ty, what is going on? Good to see you. Okay, it is time for a little rankings debate. Look at this as a debate club meets fighting with your family at Thanksgiving. I don't know, or the holidays. I'm going to put up a graphic, and Steve and I are going to debate. Let's get like full debate mode, back to debate mode here, Steve. Steve and I are going to debate only the players in which we really don't agree on, because like there's some that like I'm more bullish or he's more bearish or vice versa. And but we really agree. Like Brandon Ayuk is one, right? That like we both aren't touching him with a 10-foot pole. I just happen to have him ranked a little lower. So we won't go over those. We'll pick on each side. Cooler's presented a chart, and it's where I'm way higher than guys and you're way higher on guys. So we'll each pick 3 to 5, give like we could even use Bruni's Jeopardy clock. I can have some fun with this. Okay. So we'll have a time limit. That's fun. Okay. This is fun. The wheels are spinning. So I'm going to put up the graphic, and then we're going to start our debate. So if I don't get to the chat for a while, I apologize. I'll get back to it, but here is the graphic. Okay. So Steve, well, I'll go first and I'll pick 5. So my players that I am higher than you by a wider margin are Najee Harris, Darnell Washington, Aronde Gadsden, Travis Hunter, Jake Ferguson, Jalen Warren. But I still have him ranked. I still have him ranked lower. You have him 108. Woof. Okay. Colby Parkinson, Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, Rashee Rice. But like, I hate Rashee Rice. So like, you just have them, you're more bullish. So like, that's what I mean. We're going to pick out the ones that like we actually differ. Sean Tucker and Pat Freiermuth. So what would you say are the ones on this list where you actually differ? George Kittle is one. Like we both are down on Rashee Rice. We both have Dowdle higher than Jalen Warren. So I don't think
I'd say Aronde Gadsden is one.
Oh, that is a biggie. Okay. Aronde Gadsden, George Kittle, Travis Hunter. Yes, that's a definitely a good one. Let's do one more for each.
Jake Ferguson.
You have him at 138. Is that past his ADP?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Steve. Okay. Okay. At least we got some laughs in here. That's good to see. Okay. Who aims took a Uke at 234. Yeah. 1.5 speed. You got to love it. Okay. Cool. We're saying Godspeed to you. Oh, thank you, Triad. Oh yeah. We're in the Pitbull together. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to try to use, here's the question. With a graphic, can I still use Bruni's Jeopardy clock?
Probably not.
No, you can't see it. Damn it. Okay. Then I'm so into this Jeopardy clock thing. Steve, you know me with ideas. I'm going to do Travis. Okay. Travis Hunter, Jake Ferguson, George Kittle, and who? Or Gadsden.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to mess this up, but I just want to see if I can have fun with this. So just humor me, Steve. Okay. Okay. I'm going Gadsden, and the clock starts now. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Aronde Gadsden. The reason I am higher on him than you are, I believe like 40 spots. I'm a little confused. I understand they added David Njoku. However, I saw his athleticism last year. I understand that there's still plenty of receivers in the mix, but we're using more 2 tight end sets in the NFL, and Mike McDaniel is created. Look how he got Jonnu the ball in Miami. So with all that said, I'm still taking some Njoku, but I want some Aronde Gadsden. I don't think his price is so prohibitive. He was going in like the 70s or 80s or 90s. No, but I have him ranked. Okay, now we do need the graphic. I have him ranked at 125. You have him ranked at 166. So that's just crazy to me. 166. I mean, that's in a range with like, I love late round tight ends, but that's crazy. Steve, you're too low. Okay. Now you get your, hold on here. Let me start the Jeopardy clock again. This is so smooth. Okay. You have your 1 minute rebuttal.
Even before the Njoku signing, I think he was too high. I don't understand the difference between him and Brenton Strange, 2 young athletic tight ends in top elite offenses. And one has, just no competition at tight end, even though they drafted a 2nd round donkey, where the other now has Charlie Kolar and David Njoku. And that's just a lot. They also, keep in mind, the Chargers also signed a fullback, Alec Ingold. So some of those 2 tight end sets will become 2 running back sets instead. So I do think that can help keep him off the field a little bit as well. I just think Njoku has enough upside. I don't think they gave him $8 million for nothing. And Gadsden was not a Mike McDaniel pick, so a lot comes down to what does Mike McDaniel think with him. Overall, I think they just end up kind of eating into each other's, upside.
It just okay. Laughing. So Ellen, I love the argument. 166 is crazy. Okay, Steve did explain himself. Okay, Mike says he got less than $3 million. You're saying $8 million. Make what $8
million is a total contract. Like, it's not guaranteed, but they're not going to cut him before the season. So,
what's the difference between Gadsden, Juwan, or Chig? Or they? Oh, they're better than Gadsden. Okay, so zero's on your side. I think Coolers is on my side.
Well, that's my point. Is those kind of guys like Strange, Chig, they just have clear paths. Gadsden does not.
After we'll do all three or four each, and then afterwards, who wins the debate party? Okay, let me go back to the graphic. I'm having so much fun with this. I don't know if the chat loves this, but I'm having so much fun with this. Back to it. Okay, that was Rondé Gadsden. Okay, this one's going to be easy. Travis Hunter, and I love how Coolers did Vegas Meg versus Steve's rankings. Vegas Meg has Travis Hunter at 136. Steve just slightly ahead of ADP because he's moved up. You have him at 174. You're going to need to explain yourself. You'll have a minute rebuttal. I am 38 spots ahead of the 38 spots ahead of you, and just slightly above. The clock starts. Hold on. Now, shit, I messed it up. The clock starts now. Okay, Travis Hunter. I mean, this is the thing with Scattaboo too, and I know you've moved Scattaboo up, but like you got me hooked on Travis Hunter. You got me hooked on Scattaboo. You ranked him as the highest, most talented wide receiver in last year's class, more talented than T-Mac. And yes, I understand the situation. Everybody understands the situation, but he's not just a cornerback. This is like we're double and triple and quadruple counting. I think it's nuts. Also, one injury, or if they do decide to make a trade or any of those things, boom, he's into he's just simply going to play more defense. And yes, does that open him up to more injury potential? Sure. But we're looking for those picks I think he's now ranked around the 140s and lower. We're looking for those that can really jump and outperform, whether obviously in season long, you're looking from a season long perspective, outperforming that positional rank, but we're looking for those big spike weeks. And we know Travis Hunter can deliver on that. He did in the London game and then subsequently got hurt after their bye week. It sucked because I think we were going to see a post, but did it go?
Yeah, you're over the time.
Okay, here. And time starts now. Rebuttal, go.
I love Travis Hunter. Unfortunately, they didn't take a single corner in the draft early. They took 2 tight ends, both blocking tight ends. I think they're going to be in way more 12 personnel. That limits your receiver opportunities. And they have 3 receivers who 2 of which are highly invested in. Brian Thomas Jr., high first-round pick. And, of course, Jacoby Myers, $20 million a year. And Parker Washington was arguably the best of the 3 last year. So it's just a tough sled for him. I think he will play some offense, but it's going to be most games, it's probably going to be under 10 snaps a game. And yes, those are going to be passing snaps, but how many of those games does he have more than 4 targets? Could he hit your lineup a couple times? Sure. But so could a lot of guys in the 160s, 170s, 180s, the Ryan Flournoys, the Teslas, et cetera. That's kind of like the range I see him in, and they have much clearer paths to be total wide receiver 3s on their team.
I just wanted to play the sound of that. Okay. Okay, fair. Chat, say who you like. You'll get to make a final poll vote at the end of our debates. Third one for me is going to be, of course, you said Jake Ferguson, right? Let's skip Jake Ferguson. We both love Jake Ferguson. I mean,
I actually think it's a fair debate.
Oh, okay. All right. I have him 113. You have him 138. I have him 25 spots higher. I have him about 15 spots above his ADP. I mean, I'm just estimating right now. So why do I have Jake Ferguson ranked higher? Well, let me remove this and then play this. Good chat. Time starts now. Listen, with the Bengals, with the Cowboys, I understand Dallas has made improvements on defense, so it might not be a carbon copy of last year where, those are the 2 teams where their defenses stink and their offenses are awesome. And so, that they're just an offense to target at every position. He's still a mid-round tight end, which I absolutely love. I understand that he's got a lot of target competition with CeeDee Lamb and with George Pickens. However, yes, there is contingent upside. We saw that last year when Lamb went out, and I understand that's going to be your argument, is when Lamb came back, that's when he had his spike weeks. By the way, check out the Best Ball Draft Guide. Link in the description. You get it for free with our paid Substack. But I get that. But he's always been a big red zone target for Dak, always. And for that, we're playing underdog half-point PPR at 120. I absolutely love it. Okay, you ready? Your rebuttal starts now.
Yeah, I mean, you made the argument. His biggest spike week games, his biggest production, most of his usable weeks came when Lamb was out or kind of, getting his feet wet, getting his feet back under him. I do think with Lamb and Pickens, it's just tough sledding. He's always going to be no better than the third option on this team. Flournoy is also, becoming better. And it's just, the argument is more just where the other tight ends around him. Why is he going ahead? Why in your rankings is he going ahead of Travis Kelce? Why is he going ahead of Mark Andrews? Why is he going ahead of Dallas Goedert? These guys could all be
younger.
Okay, they all could be ones or twos on their respective teams. And speaking of young guys, what about Likely? Likely's young.
Oh, I like Likely. I'll have to check.
Neighbors might not be a thing. Might be an issue. So you guys got Likely, and even later, the Chigs, etc. So. I like Jake Ferguson, but I think he's far more floor than ceiling.
Okay. Fair enough. On to my fourth and final one, and that is the one that we have debated all year, all draft season. And I'm telling you, a little more is coming out to support my arguments. Let me see. We got some objection. Love the debate. Thank you, Scott Disick. Love the name. We got Gadsden tight end 16 isn't a premium. Yes, I would agree with that. Your Honor is false pretense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get not taking over certain people. But I think there was a little bit of agreement on both sides. The fourth and final one for me is, of course, Mr. George Kittle. I have him ranked right around where he's going, maybe even slightly below, because he's clearly moved up during draft season. So I have him ranked at 124. You have him ranked at 143. I'm glad you've moved him up, because you had him like absurdly low before. So now we've actually closed the gap. And honestly, it's not like I have a crazy, I'm going to have like 10% George Kittle when it's all said and done. So I know this sounds, crazy, but I'm glad you are kind of more in line with me and just slightly below market. So that's good to see. But let me go ahead and start the clock. I love the clock. Anyways, and by the way, if you're watching, it's not Best Ball Jeopardy. I just love the Bernie's clock. George Kittle, lots of good camp reports. He wants to be ready for week one. I don't care if he's ready for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. The point is, it's been positive injury reports, the exact opposite of the neighbor situation. Report after report after report has been positive and bullish. And I understand his age and that he might still not have the explosiveness. But again, if he doesn't play in Australia or even the first couple of weeks, I don't care. I'm building 3 tight ends with him, or like if I did Brock Bowers in him. So I feel covered, right? So I'm building for that mid-season, late season, potential. And I still think he has it. I'm watching the 49ers camp videos. I watched Wifed Up, Mic'd Up today. I dropped it in Discord. And by the way, he and our Check are so cute, the best husbands. I'm like a full-blown 49ers fan. But he was doing a pushing sled the other day. I know he still needs to have the explosiveness. Did I go? I went over. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Then I didn't give a good enough, but he's looking healthy. We're playing for end of season. Go rebuttal.
First argument is part of what I just was starting with, is the tight ends that go behind him, around him are better. And yes, some are older and some are even a little older, but they're not coming off a major injury and a late season major injury. They also have just as good as pedigree. Travis Kelce last year, tight end 3 in points per game, 9 overall, and that was with his quarterback missing a quarter of the year. Mark Andrews, his quarterback, missed about half the year, and he had a down year. But prior to that, Mark Andrews has been top 6 tight end lock in terms of points per game. Guys like Goddard, et cetera. For me, it's also, you have to build him correctly. A lot of those other tight ends I mentioned can easily be in any 2 tight end build, can easily be in, they could be your lead tight end, and then you could take 2 super late tight ends like Gesicki and, Dulcich or something like that. Where with Kittle, I don't think you can get away with that kind of stuff.
All right. We'll do 2 polls here just to have a little fun as I'm prepping oh, did they take the polls away? Oh no, here it is. Okay. Who won round 1? Of my 4 favorite players that I'm ahead of the market and we debated and Steve rebutted, who won? Is it Meg? Is it Steve? If it's Meg, hit 1. If it's Steve, show. If it's Meg, hit 1. If it's Steve, hit 2. So Meg 1, Steve 2. Who won the round 1 of the debate? Steve's argument won over the jury, but I'm the judge. I'm with Steve, but technically Lamar only missed 4 games, I believe.
Yeah.
Did he? Okay.
I think it was 5. Maybe,
there was a couple. Yeah. We got Al Boogie in here. Good to see Al Boogie. He's a Kittle to the moon guy. He's locked up with me. Cooler said I watch Wiped Up research purposes only. I absolutely love it. It's pretty good. Kittles are going through IVF. Root for them. Love them. They're so awesome. They're so cool. Okay. Okay, not half the season. I thought he did miss like 6 or 7.
Yeah, games. I mean, I definitely went over on that one, but yeah.
Whoops. Okay, we have multiple different ones. Let's see what the voting bring. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's going on, Disbanded? Good to see you. How's Kittle never had a Skittles commercial? Vaporware. Good to see you and great question. Okay, somewhere just drop it in the thing. Rudy Shoup, Bark won, but you owe me now. Bark. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Oh, it is neck and neck. It is neck and neck. I have a slight edge on Steve. We'll let it go for 1 more minute, and I will get prepared to bring over yours, Steve. And then I promise we're getting I'll change the graphic back, and we will get into a draft. Okay, Steve. So for you, let me pull the widget down. But thank you guys for your vote. I worked hard for that. I appreciate your support. All right. So Steve, the graphic comes back up. Who are the 4 that you want to do on your side? Like, again, Brandon Ayuk were both low. You just happen to be less low, less low. So who are the ones that we're both low on Brissett, we're both low on Ayuk, we're both low on Stribling?
I will say Casey Concepcion, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Reed, and Woody Marks.
Casey Concepcion, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Reed, and Woody Marks. That's fair because I don't like any of those guys. Okay, so you're at 120. No, I'm at 123. You're at 100. So you're 23 spots ahead on Casey Concepcion. Can never pronounce that right. The clock for you, my friend, starts now.
Yeah, I get it. I hate the Browns offense, but he gets first round draft capital. I think he is arguably the 2nd or 3rd most complete receiver in this league, or in this draft. He can play inside, outside, big playability, can also rack up catches. And I think he is one of the lowest guys that we can draft who can reasonably be wide receiver 1 on their team. And, yes, even on some bad offenses, we're taking Garrett Wilson at 38. I understand Garrett Wilson's proved it in the NFL, but Casey Concepcion is the exact same skill set, first round receiver, terrible offense. I understand Wilson has proven it, but Concepcion is just a bet that we don't get to make this bet too often. And why not be above the market be above the field? It's very easy for him to return value. It's also very easy for him to smash value. Not to say that it'll be a top 10 receiver, but he could be wide receiver 30th and be smashing value.
Try a new sound effect. Okay. All right. I don't even need a clock. I'm going to make this quick. Sometimes fantasy is just easy. Like, and I understand the game we play and if he spikes at the right time and yada, yada, but like, I'm fine with my Casey Concepcion pre-draft bags, which you got me on. And I trust I trust your draft prospect rankings, draft prospects, which by the way, we'll have more on that on Substack soon. Just like now with the landing space and all that kind of stuff, I'm kind of buying time because I really don't have much to say other than he plays for the Browns. I don't even know who's going to be the quarterback later, but none of the options seem great. Maybe that burns me, but I want to draft offenses on good teams and they're attached to good offense, good quarterbacks, coaches and offenses in the money weeks. So it's really just the Browns. But I'm fine with my pre-draft bags because again, you've always put me on the right rookies, like 90% of the time and off the right rookies. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. That's the first one. Steve, your second one, you have Let me just make sure you have, who's it, Worthy or Kelsey?
Yeah. Worthy.
Okay.
I talked about Kelsey enough. Let's do Worthy.
Okay. You have Worthy at 89. I have him at 111. You are 22 spots ahead, and the clock starts now.
So for me, Worthy, former first round pick, third year, ideally doesn't get injured, third play of the game this year. One of the top passing offenses in the league. At the time Patrick Mahomes got hurt, Kansas City one of the top passing offenses in the league. That actually should retain. In fact, they might need to throw more because Mahomes ain't running for 500 yards this year on the ground. I think Worthy, they didn't draft anyone of significance. And Rashee Rice is starting this year in the summer in the Slammer, and also having an injury, and also could have further legal troubles. So even if he didn't have all those, Worthy, I think, could hit this value. I mean, why does Addison go higher than him, than Xavier Worthy? Very similar former profiles. And I just think we're discounting what Worthy can be just because I honestly don't know. Like, when he's been healthy on the field, he's actually been pretty damn good.
Okay. You nailed it there at the time. Yeah, but pretty damn good. He wasn't really good last year.
He was injured. That's the point. I said when he's been healthy and on the field.
I mean, but I know Mahomes missed him a lot in his rookie year, like on deep passes. Like, they did not connect enough on the deep passes, which is why they drafted the fastest guy in the draft that year. And those things, and maybe we will see that. Maybe we'll see that with Eric Bieniemy back. I don't know. It's just, I guess I haven't seen enough. It's like I saw it towards the end of the 2024 season, and then of course the postseason, the Super Bowl. He in garbage time, but like and I don't know. It's sliding doors in a different world. If Kelsey doesn't bust his shoulder, what do we see last year? I don't know. It just feels fragile to me. I don't know. I guess the whole Chiefs situation for me is, like, I know Mahomes, he might not be able to scramble around for extra time to make the downfield passes. That makes me nervous. I'm just leaning into Kenneth Walker, that right or wrong. That could be wrong. Okay. All right, so we go back to the board. 2 more for Steve, and then you guys can vote here. The next one is, I love the comments. Come to the dark side, Meg. Browns to the moon. Oh my gosh. Okay, the third one for you was Jaden Reed. You have him at 87. Holy smokes, yeah. 87. I have him at 102. We are 15 spots different. Coolers, this was so fun. Thank you so much for creating this graphic. Okay, 15 spots different. Give me the bull case on Reed. We saw it 2 years.
Simply put, this team has gotten rid of, this used to be one of the more crowded wide receiver rooms in the league. Romeo Doubs and Dontavian Wicks are no longer on the team. It's now kind of a 3-man wide receiver room of Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Matthew Golden. They do an elite tight end, Tucker Kraft, but it's Jaden Reed just got paid. Christian Watson has a deep injury history. Matthew Golden has not shown anything yet in the NFL. And both Kraft is coming off an injury, and Jacobs is also having his own legal issues. So I just think there's a real bullish case for Reed. Also, slot receivers in this kind of Shanahan offense generally do pretty well. We've seen that historically, and for Shanahan, for McVay, and for LaFleur. So I just think they could really get on the same page. He got injured last year, missed time, but when he was out there, he was pretty damn effective. So I just want to be ahead of market on him, especially now that things have cleared up for him.
All right. So that finished right on time there. I'm trying to think. Okay. Oops, did I click the wrong thing? There we go. Clock starts now for me. The rebuttal for Jaden Reed. We saw it in his rookie year. It was tempting. It's just, I don't know. He seems to have a fragile build, get injured more than, I understand every player could get injured. I know that whole story, but you know how I feel about the really fragile, the petite guys. But yet I do like Travis Hunter and Devonta Smith. So I know I need to have that for, if I say it for one, I need to consider it for all. So I'm talking it out loud. I'm going to lose this exact debate because I am not good on this. I don't know. There's something about it that makes me nervous. I know with Dubs leaving, I know that opens it up. And I know that they were run heavy, and now the whole Jacobs thing, you might have convinced. You know what? I think I'm, what's the word?
Conceding?
No? Well, but what's the word where the fantasy word that everybody says, where you backtrack. Come on,
Um,
guys. Chad, help me out. There's like a fantasy word that the ETR guys say it all the time. Come on,
capitulate.
I capitulated enough. I don't know if I capitulated that I'm gonna like move them up to where you have them, but I capitulated enough that I could not give a strong R. He says, how come we say Steve is smashing the session? Yeah, I should have said Reed won't play outside much. You know how I feel about Petite Guys Meg on Friday nights? Oh my God, that was hysterical. Oh my God. Yes, thank you. It was definitely capitulate. Or let me catch up. And then thank you. Everybody was on the capitulate. And I was just like, I knew it. And yes, thank you for the help on the capitulate. My favorite Reed stat I learned this week, 8 career snaps in wide.
No, that is a concern. What okay. I will say is when he's out there, he's just been so damn effective. And the point being is they did lose 2 guys.
Once you said ETR, I knew I had to focus on words virgins use. Oh my God. Quick answer to this, since we've been on a time clock. Steve, what do you think would be a good season for Worthy stat-wise?
I mean, I think he could easily crack 1,000 yards. I think his catches are going to be lower, which is fine on half-point PPR. And touchdowns, 10 would be the bullish case. As a rookie, he was used in some like gadget stuff. Last year, that was more Rashee Rice. But we'll see how, honestly, both might lose it to Kenneth Walker.
Okay. I'm with 0 on this. Give me Michael Pittman all day over Reed. I 100% agree with that. And I agree also with Vaporware, that perfectly cromulent is my least favorite fantasy word. So, you have one more, my friend, and then we will do a final voting and ranking. Oh no, I lost control of the graphic. Can't get back to it. How did you
control the graphic?
I don't know. Sometimes in StreamYard you can't. I have to like.
Okay. Well, I know. I mean, it's Woody Marks.
Okay, Woody Marks. How much ahead are you than Woody Marks?
I think it was like 20 spots or something like that.
Okay.
Do you want to start the clock?
Yeah. All of a sudden I can't scroll on this. Oh, this pisses me off. I was having so much fun. Okay, go ahead. Woody Marks.
All right. So Woody Marks, when he started this pre-draft, I was totally out on him because I knew Houston was adding somebody. They had David Montgomery, and the good news for him, while David Montgomery has a complete profile, I think it does open the door for Woody Marks to become the passing down back for Houston and the clear number 2 back. I have no idea why I'm the only one on screen right now. But Woody Marks has both the contingent upside if anything happens to Monty, and he can just have the 3rd down role. So I do think that is very, very bullish for him. And like where we're getting him now, roughly I think I have him like 140-ish or something like that. I just think that's a very dead zone. Many of the running backs going there, like we had this debate the other day, him versus Keaton Mitchell. Like this isn't even close. One of these guys is going to touch the football. The other guy is not. And one of these guys also, if the top guy goes down, will have a much bigger bell cow role. The other will not.
Sorry, I just had to read this tech up by 5 outside chance for words and reading. Also take the lead going in the second half. Yeah, that's fair. And you know what, Mike? I worked so damn hard to beat tech this time, but you know what? It beat me. I came back in and now I think I have control. Let's just give a shout out to the graphic one more time because Cooler's graphic was awesome. And I love that it says Vegas Meg. I will run the clock one more time for Woody Marks. I'm a little confused on this, Steve. You hated Woody Marks as a prospect. They don't throw the ball to him. They do. You didn't like him. You love David Montgomery. I almost think he's our long lost brother. And like seriously. And like, I don't know if the improvements on the offensive line are good enough. I honestly wasn't listening to you a ton during that because I was going in and out. So if we're being totally fair, I'm just being honest. So there's that. And yeah, I don't know. I do not like Woody Marks. I don't like Woody Marks. I didn't like him last year. I didn't like him this year. They didn't even use him as a pass catcher, which is how we thought he was going to be used. For that reason, there's just other running backs in that area I like better. So I feel like Shark Tank for that reason. I'm out.
Okay.
All right. So we do. I mean, I'm going to have a crash out. Why do we only have 22 viewers? We have 22 viewers. Hit that like button. I'm like BBG. I'm very emotional. I want more viewers, but that's okay. I'm going to stay the course. We're going to do a poll because the people that are in here are loyal and we love you. So the poll is, let me stop this one. and do a new poll. Who won round 2? And that would be, Steve is 1 this time. Or no, let's just stick to the same numbers. Meg is 1. Steve is 2. Great poll. Mike, I'm coming back against tech. Show the poll. Steve's players that he was higher on. And then I did the rebuttal to Steve. If you think Steve won that argument, or if you think I won that argument, hit 1. If you think Steve won that argument, hit 2. So anyways, let me catch up with chat. So yeah, we got the tech up by 1. Huckleberry said Woody Marks might be where I slide out this out the side door. Yeah, I think a lot of people were locked in with you. I think you're going to win this one, Steve. He plays outside already. Yeah, there's a lot of good chatter. I think that this is having this debate gets good debate within the chat. This might need to be like something we do on some Fanspeak fam shows. This is very, very fun. Where the hell did the hat come from? She stole it from you, Steve. Steve has underdog hats too, by the way. We need to get him to wear it. Make up stats to fit your narrative. I know you don't take shitty players, Nice case for Woody, Steve. We got our guy Aiden here. Good to see you, Aiden. Meg, what do you think? I gave my rebuttal. I don't know if it was as smooth as I wanted it to, but yeah, and I'm with you, Paulino. A lot of Pittman. Okay, we got a lot of Steve votes. We got a lot. Al Boogie's got my back. We got Zero says Steve won, but that worthy take almost lost me. Ooh, okay. Lot of Paulino. Sorry, Meg. Okay, a lot of 2 votes for Steve. To be honest, I'm not listening to Steve. Al Boogie has a competition with Steve. He's so funny. He's like, got to get the rankings, got to beat Steve. Absolutely. Just kidding, of course. How many IPAs? Okay, let's see. And the votes come in very heavy for Steve. So congrats, Steve. You won. I snuck out a win on round 1. My players that I'm higher on, you snuck out a win on round 2. Chat, just drop in the thing. Who won the overall debate? I mean, I think it was pretty fair, Round 2 recap. Rebuttals. Browns, petite men. I like good players. Yeah, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. I don't know why I had an accent on that. That's not wrong. I like the players Steve had, except Worthy. So a lot of people were lockstep with you on yours. Let's go back to the sibling showdown background. And Steve, you officially won that round. So congratulations. We were 1-1. We go on for another day. Steve won mostly by being lower on fragile, expensive tight ends. Well, Steve, that was a ton of fun. Now it is time to get into a draft. I know we talked about, we can just say them out loud because Steve and I are both in the slow draft street. So Missy in Discord suggested we show our exposures. The nice thing is you see our exposures, when we're on live draft, but we are so in the slow draft streets that I only have 26 completed classic teams, obviously much more, and like only 22 super flex. And I literally have probably 40 more. So, but I'll just for fun, because I think that was an excellent idea by Missy. To nobody's surprise, and you'll see them on screen. My top exposures: quarterback Aaron Rodgers, 50%, Brock Purdy, 34%. Well, this is through 26 completed teams. Again, have the slows going. Jackson Dart, 30%, Joe Burrow, 30%, Baker Mayfield, 19%. So closely followed by some guys in the high teens, Daniel Jones and Justin Herbert. Running back for me, nobody's surprised. Cam Scatterbo, 38.5. I actually think that's too low. Rico Daddle is 38.5. Alvin Kamara, 30%. Hopefully that situation's okay. Ramondre Stevenson, 29. And Jonathan Brooks, 26. I was like so off him last year. I'm like kind of coming around. A little nervous about these wide receivers, but some are late. Okay, Jalen McMillan, 34%. Keon Coleman, 30%. Devonta Smith, 29%. Darnell Mooney, 26%. AJ Brown, 26%. Followed closely by, Mike Evans, 26%. Followed closely by Pearsall and Higgins at 23, Travis Hunter at 19, and Michael Pittman at 19. And then finally, tight end. Nobody's surprised here. Pat Freiermuth, 42%. I did not think I had 23% Sam Laporta. That surprised me, actually. Hunter Henry, 15. Greg Dulcich, 15. Isaiah Likely, 15. Gesicki, 15. And Ferguson, 11. Got to bump those up. And Brock Bowers, 11. How about that? That's mine, Steve. Give me yours for fun. Love Worthy as Price and Woody Marks. Okay, you give yours for fun, and then we will get the draft.
This is just 58 completed regular drafts. Aaron Rodgers is number 1, 33%. Drake May, number 2, 20%. Josh Allen, number 3, 15%. Then Joe Burrow at 13.8%. Running back, Alvin Kamara is 1, so definitely concerned about that. Rico Dowdle, Kyron Williams, Cam Scatterbo, Katron Allen.
He's in the top. I love it.
And Katron Allen round out my top 5. Wide receiver, Cortland Sutton, Denzel Boston, Michael Pittman, Darnell Mooney, and Mike Evans are all 20% or above. And then tight end is Brenton Strange, Pat Fryermuth, Travis Kelce, Chigakonkwo, and Hunter Henry and Mark Andrews are tied.
Okay. Well, that was fun and a great suggestion by OSU Missy, and something that we will do more often. You can always see it. Of course, shout out Best Ball Overlay at the top. Code Fanspeak, 25% off. Just $30 a month helps you see your exposures, manage your team correlations, manage the playoffs, and just the overall combos. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you want to know that you're happy with your exposures, happy with your combinations, happy with your stacks and bringbacks, but especially, I think most importantly, the combos. And their combo tool live, but also, that you can use behind the scenes is awesome. Highly recommend 25% on. And look at that. OSU Missy came in right at the right time. Yeah, and you will see mine, of course, on screen with Best Ball Overlay, but that was a great suggestion, Missy. Appreciate that. We will do this more often. Kraft and Chig are in my top 2. Yeah, those are 2 that I want to get up on. So that's a great shout out by Zero. Okay, I'm going to let the chat decide. Do we do a Pitbull, which is what the graphic said, or do we just get into the Hound Dog streets? You put in what you want to draft. We will draft what you want to draft. I can do a poll, but just throw in a name. I'll just sit for a minute or two. If you guys want to get in a Pitbull, if you want to get in a Hound Dog, let us know what you'd prefer. I am absolutely fine with either. Do you have a preference, Steve?
No. I think we could do either. That's fine.
Aiden says pom-pom. I'd rather do one of the other 2, but I love the feedback, Aiden. I appreciate it. 20. Thank you, Fantasy Dog. Appreciate you. Says, hey, Sibs, 28th like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a ton. More people are joining the stream. Hit that like button as you come in. We sincerely appreciate it. Or if you're watching back on replay, really, really appreciate that. Okay, Pitbull for Huckleberry. Big Dog. That's hysterical. Fastball Friday. DJ Quilser. Okay, we got all the different ones now. 35% golden zero. Okay. We have a little bit of everything, Steve. I don't know how to decide. Okay. I learned more last year with my 40% Pacheco, no more 25%. I'm with you, Chiato. I'm not afraid though to make big stands on guys in the back half of the draft and Cam Scatterbo. It's going to be Cam Scatterbo, 30 to 40%. And then it's going to be anybody because I did it, a few years back when you got me on Laporta. Who did I do it with last? Well, I did it with Scatterbo last year. At least when it's for the further back it is, the less risk you take on. So I am going to do it with the later round guys like Pat Fryermuth. I will probably have 50%. Okay. Hound Dog, Big Dog or Superflex. There's no big dogs here, guys. Best Ball Q, good to see you. 53 digs. Go get your guys. Absolutely. I saw a little bit. We could do a super flex maybe as a second draft, but first one, let's do either a Hound Dog or Pitbull. So Steve, just break the tie and decide. Let's
do the Hound Dog. That's a new one.
Okay. All right. So we are doing the Hound Dog. Maybe we could do one of each, I just said, because I'll be doing tomorrow. For those that didn't want to do it. Okay. Anybody wants to enter. And the nice thing about this, 4 of 12 do advance out of this. So 4 of 12, 2 of 5, 2 of 5, ginormous final. But let's do this together and then we'll do a vote for the second draft. How about that? Okay. So I'm counting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. And we are filled. Hopefully I didn't hopefully it timed out good. Okay, I don't know if it did. I see UFC Jaguar and hit him with the gritty, but I do not see anybody else. If we did not time that right, I sincerely apologize because let me tell you what Mike Robb is doing behind the scenes for the Fanspeak fam and live drafts, we are trying to time it well, because being a Fanspeak fam, not only you get the emojis, the team reviews, 2 extra shows a week, but this, we'll be able to just peek behind the curtain and see the database he's tracking and pull fun stats and stuff like that. So we do want to get as many of you guys in as possible. So I apologize that it did not time out awesome there. Okay, maybe we'll do a Pitbull next. I'm flagging this as false advertising. Mike, did you get an early one? Oh no, did we?
No, he meant that you'd Pitbull as the graphic.
Oh yeah. The fair. Don't flag us, Mike, please. Okay, Legion and I got rugged into the same one. Okay, good. Legion and Aiden at least are in the same one as DJ Quill in that one. Or did we get into three different ones? I mean, okay, yeah. Aiden, DJ Quill, and Legion are in one. Keep us posted how your draft is going. Drop them in Discord. We'll give a team review in Discord, because you guys are all loyal Fanspeak fam. Apologize for that. Oh, Shitty Gritty at the 12 need to review his team. Okay, Vaporware and Legion and mine. Okay, so so that's the overflow has 7. Okay.
Yeah. The overflow is
the overflow is everybody. Rug
Yeah.
pull, bait and switch. Okay, someone send us that board and Mike can track that board. If post a board in Discord. Okay, this is because for our loyal Fanspeak fam, again, Mike is tracking all this with the board. If someone is willing after that draft to post that board in Discord, post your drafts in Discord. Again, link in the description. Most of you guys are already in there. We will review any teams under the team review. And then if you post the board, Mike will still be able to track these teams as well. So big apologies there. I thought I did such a good countdown. I'm bummed out. Okay, ADP, it's Jonathan Taylor, it's Christian McCaffrey, it's Amon-Ra. I like all 3. I do want to get more Lamb. As you can see, I only have 4% Lamb. Did you want to pull up Lamb, or do we just go? I do love the week 7.
If anyone, I'd pull up Jefferson, but
no. This is all the money's in week 17 on this one. So week 17, they have like an absolute could be back and forth. No, I am waiting. And that's obviously, you draft different contests differently. For this one, I might do some elite tight end. I might do some 0 RB because, or probably hero RB, because you can get away with different things with a 4-12 out of the pod. I still want to make sure, with bye weeks and that kind of stuff. And I know most people might do more 2 QB. I just like some of the later quarterbacks, like good old Aaron Rodgers. But I do think you can, pull different levers in these type of drafts, and I might be willing to. And you're absolutely smashing everything for week 17 in this one. You literally get $30 to make the finals, right? So again, I want everything built, optimized for week 17. So those will be massive tiebreakers for me. As you saw in my article on Substack, Dallas Giants are my week 17 number 1 power ranked team. I wrote an article about week 17 power rankings. They're number 1. I wrote an article about entire playoff schedules, my 5 favorite teams. Dallas is number 1. So on these, like all of the money, and I mean all of the money is in week 17, I'm going to have a massive, massive tiebreaker to that. And that's why I bullied you on Lamb there. I am lower on Jefferson than you. Something doesn't feel good in my tummy to trust it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I still am going to make myself, get there. I only have 4% of him too, but something doesn't feel good to me. I'm also going to say that I know you love KC's schedule. I love Cincinnati's schedule. We'll get one of them. I say we go there. Unless you did want to go Bowers, you could talk me into it. So,
I think I would pull up Bowers for this, because I do think you're right. Like week 17 is what matters.
I do love the Cincinnati schedule. I mean,
but I don't think Cincinnati is great. I think it's great for Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, but Ravens are a better run defense team. I think they're going to be this year.
Okay, we'll do Bowers. That's fair. That's fine. All right, let me catch you up. Rug pull after the bait and switch. Yeah. Okay. How about we'll do a Pitbull next? We'll do a Pitbull next. I promise. We no false advertising here. YouTube, we're on the up and up. I apologize about the not timing the stream. We will get this figured out in Discord to track the Fanspeak fan members for Mike, who is the GOAT there, and any team reviews. Vaporware. I don't see Vaporware in here, do I?
No, he's in the other draft.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's in with that, man. And then Mike and Jim missed. Good to see you, Jim. By the way, if you haven't watched yet, Best Ball Jeopardy last night, Jim versus Pat, Best Ball Overlay / Fantasy Dog Pound, of course. Jim won. Jim's moving on, but see how he won. Go back and watch if you somehow missed it. Congrats to him. He crushed. He's got to prep for the quarterfinals. There are 7 more weeks at Wednesdays, of course, of Best Ball Jeopardy round 1. Next week, PPR Tyler versus Nez. I think that's going to be a fun one. Oh, wow. 7 of us. Legion. So it sounds like Legion, Jim, Vaporware, Hartman, Huckleberry, Quill, Aiden. Wow, that is wild. Friends and family there. And it's just UCF Jaguar and us. And then we love to see old Gritty in here too. Okay, great Aaron Rodgers selection. I thought Gritty retired. I haven't heard. He's tweeted some, I believe. Yeah.
He also lives in doesn't he live in a state where you can't do underdog or something?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Great Aaron Rodgers selection. I thought I'd get the congratulations out of the way early. Well, I'd try. Okay, Quill got the 101 there. Gritty's been ripping triple elite quarterbacks like the king he is. Don't worry. Okay, good to know.
We're up.
Oh shit, my bad. Oops. Okay, by ADP. What do you want to
do? Do Kyron.
What about T. Higgins in that game?
Well, we're not betting on that game.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What are you talking about?
We didn't do Chase Brown.
I know, but we could. You said because the passing game has the.
Yeah, but I still think it's Jamar Chase is the guy. Like Chase has been the one who's dominated the Ravens.
Yeah, that's fair. Cam Scott, that's on my ranks, of course. Okay, so we're up in. Okay, I'll just keep it here, and we will take a look at that. I love Gritty has been ripping triple elite quarterbacks like the king is. That's Gritty is zagging this year. A lot of 0 RB. Okay, gotcha. I love I'm not afraid to stand on big player takes. That's why I love Felix's big player takes, Gritty's big stands. It's whatever you're going to do with your own money, as long as you believe in it. I love it. JJ is such a stud. Okay, so he's in your camp that there's something that I'm nervous about. And I understand it's Kyler. I should not be nervous, but Hampton at 10 with a JJ Fowler at 15 is diabolical. Wow.
Yeah.
Aiden is hooked on Superflex. He's posting some awesome teams in Discord. Okay, we'll be back up. Let me keep it here. So Higgins did go to Gritty. Vlad McConkey and Scatterbo queued up. I think we should do honestly Scatterbo. Shit. Good pick. Okay, so can we go Lad?
Yeah. No.
I was going to say with the Lamb, situation and the Giants Cowboys week 17, I wanted to run that back, but good pick by UCF Jaguar for sure. But yeah, I love Aiden's posting a ton of great Superflex teams. Love that. Reporting the stream to the Better Business Bureau. Oh my God. Plus 125. Meg gets distracted after this draft and agrees to another contest other than the Pitbull. That's fair. It's probably even money, quite honestly. Vaporware. Okay, so a lot of us are lockstep with the Minsu in the streets. Korean name, absolutely. A lot of people, a Fanspeak fam is locked in on Superflex. Vaporware, Aiden, DJ Quill. Absolutely. Kyler's dotting up Addison in practice. So, all right. So we start 0, 1, 2, 1. I do think these kind of contests are where I will be getting my, Loveland and Bauer shares. Those are the 2 elite tight ends that I'm highest on. So, it is addictive. The Superflexer, because there's so many different ways you can play it.
Mm-hmm.
Steve has written about it. It's in our best ball guide. We've talked about it a ton. I think as long as you're building for the quarterback and running back to be the most powerful, so that ideally running backs hitting not only is hitting your flex and quarterbacks hitting your super flex. I think that's the most optimal way to play it, but you can certainly mess around with different builds and stuff and do things that I think isn't used enough. Okay. So coming up at 55 here, Steve, by ADP, not Bucky, Devontae, DJ Moore, Price, Watson. What do you like here?
Scroll up. I would probably go
Quick.
DJ Moore or Lamar for an elite quarterback.
No, I'm going to do Dak.
Okay.
I mean, right? I mean, unless you want to do Lamar and Dak.
No, I mean, I'm fine with it. It was just there weren't many guys that I loved in that range, and I think Lamar is a good value at 55.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And he's in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get the Cincinnati pieces, but he's in that game. I just say we take Dak here. I mean, it's all clustered together. We're going to be back up at 66. He's not coming back to 79. So, I mean, and Legion made a good point with these. You only have 6 bullets, right? So, like, when you only have 6 bullets, it's not like, well, like even a 20 max or a 50 max or, of course, a 150 max where you're like, well, I want to wait to, push the room and try to get this. And, if you want a Dak stack and we decided to take Lamb in the first round, then I think you go get it. That's my take.
I'm fine with that. This is kind of a down range for other positions also.
Zero's giving me a hard time. Same spot for the elite tight end, Jake Ferguson. Hey, I have him ranked like 118 or something like that. So, I mean, I don't have him ranked as elite tight end. I have him ranked just right, I think. But 79. Oh, okay. You're going should be at 90 drafts to keep pace to max. Yeah. I need to get more. I'm going to have 50 with the slows for the field general. I don't think Dak will come back. His ADP 72, or it is 78. Well, it's up to you. Do you want to push it? I mean, I do like Daddle.
Well, Daddle's more likely to come back.
So my bad. Let me look at ADP.
Yeah.
No, let's just take Dak. I mean, there's nobody I have. I understand there's other quarterbacks like Hurts, Caleb, May. But honestly, I have Dak clustered together with them. If you look at my rankings, I had, now you can't see it, but I had Dak at 72. I have May higher, but I have Hurts at 71, Herbert at 81. So they were all clustered right there. And again, this is kind of the whole week 17 thing. Okay. I'm playing the whole Dak Giants thing. I mean, I'd even be into has Dallas really improved their like tight ends they're like linebacker, to cover the tight end position, like likely would be a fun target in this one since we didn't get Scatabo.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I think their defense is going to be improved, but not drastically.
Dak before Rodgers is a travesty. Oh my God. I don't like Ferg, but on a Dak stack, feeling it, Meg. Yeah, absolutely. Elite tight ends at Pat Fryermuth. That's what I think. I absolutely. Oh, Vaporware and Quill getting DJ Quill getting a Daniels snipe. All right. We got some some trash talking in the other room. I like it. Reaching for Dak in this room is better with gritty vacuuming quarterbacks. That's a good call, Jim. That's actually a really good call. We should probably consider that. What's up, W for Omega? Always good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great night. Hellos to Omega. All right, got some convo with the other room. Ty Warren fall in our room was surprising. Okay, we will be back up here so yeah, hit him with the gritty, went, and he stacked up Higgins and Burrow and has JD, so he got 2 elites there. So Jim's shout out on that was dead on. By my rank, these are some of my favorites. By ADP, though I don't say crap. I think we should shoot for likely later. By ADP, you could go Lemon or Jaden Reed, but it's Dowdle, Ramondre, DK Metcalf. Thoughts?
I would do Ramondre or Dowdle.
I forget who Ramondre plays. Oh, it's right here. Thank God. Denver. Let's go Dowdle. I forget Ramondre did have a good AFC Championship game against them, right?
I mean, it wasn't a high scoring game in general but he dominated touches in that game.
Gotcha. What is the again, best ball overlay code code Fanspeak 25% off. Very helpful to see these playoff schedules and kind of think that through as your next pick approaches. I think the Chargers is sneaky good. Herbert goes. I talked about this on the Fanspeak Fam stream. I just ranked the top 5 on the Substack this week of like teams I like, Dallas being number 1 for the whole entire week 15, 16, 17 playoff schedule. On the stream for the Fanspeak Fam, you can check that out for YouTube members that I taped on Sunday. Chargers were an honorable mention for me. I think what makes me a little nervous is the 16 game is Miami. I do worry about those like super fragile teams. Like, do they get beat up? You know, those kind of things.
Did you like my argument for that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I talked about this in my positional breakdown.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me again.
Meg definitely didn't.
I read it. I edited it. I read it, but just I can't remember right on the fly.
They do play Miami, and that is concerned, but it obviously is good, good situation. And the other thing is Mike McDaniel making maybe a statement game.
Oh, yes. Yes. I did remember that. Thank you. Good call. Oh, crap. UCF Jaguar, you're taking all my favorite picks. Well done to you. Okay.
Let's take Jane Reed.
Jesus. I have 1%. Why not running back's getting a little thin here, bud. Though, again, this is a contest. So you could do it. Fine. Do you want to do Jaden Reed?
Jane Reed.
I mean, they play like one of the best defense. They play the best defense in the league week 17. That sounds so unappealing.
I understand, but I still think the value is there.
I don't like it.
Could have been Chris Godwin for the bring back, but to Kyron Williams.
Oh, yes. Good point there. He says, Zero says, I don't see the point of taking Dak so early when you have Herbert available in worst case. That is true. I think that is fair. That is a fair point. Now that you say that, and he did obviously, because I was even thinking, is there a chance he comes back to us and we could double tap? He didn't, but I was like, oh, that'd be awesome to double tap and get Herbert too.
We passed on Herbert.
Huh?
We passed on Herbert. We took Dowdle instead.
Oh yeah, but I thought he. Yes, you're right. We should have maybe taken Dowdle. You're right, or we should have maybe taken Herbert. So, to his point, I wouldn't have mind double tapping and getting both. In hindsight, now I wish we maybe would have taken Herbert there. I actually was watching it after the Dowdle pick and ready to queue him up. That's why I was looking at his playoff schedule, knowing we had Ladd, and that would have been a way big fall. So in hindsight, I wish I had taken where we took Dowdle. I get what you're saying. I just think on these like 6 entry situations, 5 entry max, 6 entry max, whatever it is. Yeah, it's 5 entry max. Sorry. That, and Legion made this point in chat in Discord today, like, you're only having 6 shots at this. So if you like are very bullish on certain teams and that kind of stuff and want to get those stacks, I think it's okay to reach for it. And there wasn't other players there that I like loved and had to have. If there was, I would have fought for that. But I think that's a fair point. I wish in hindsight we would have skipped out on gotten them both. Gritty can only take so many QBs. How many does he? Okay, he's still at 224. All right.
We needed a running back. Like Dowdle was way more important to the build.
We can talk about that after this. ADP. What do you like here?
Dobbins, I guess.
Yeah, I think we need another running back. I think that's fair. So run back to Vegas week 15. Did we take?
We have Bowers.
No, I know we have Bowers. Someone said something about reaching for Bowers. We only reached by like a pick. His ADP is 19 and we took him at 18. Believe me, I'm not usually because Jeff Money said I don't see the point of taking Bowers so early when you have That is true. That is absolutely true. Okay, Warren at 80 and Fannin at 104. Thank you, boys, for the wake step. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That is fun. Not a tight end guy at all, but more think the case for Bowers could end up being the most targeted player in the yeah. That receiver room is not, convincing. So kind of like where I'm kind of like, I don't know, I worry about like Mahomes' mobility this year, and I'm leaning into Kenneth Walker a lot. I'm kind of leaning into Bowers and Genty and saying, I just don't like the receiver group. How are you handling the Raiders, Steve?
I mean, I think even if you do believe Bowers will do what he did 2 years ago and be top 5 in the league in targets, like still Jacoby Myers could have a good year, had a good year that year. Like, so the receivers where they're going are just so low priced. It really, and that's my argument about Bowers versus McBride. Like Bowers can pay off his price and the receivers can still fully pay off everything. McBride, one of those are wrong, the receivers or McBride.
I queued up Love, but this is why I hate I do think you have to believe in your teams, and that's why in hindsight I do wish sorry, Zero I think said this, if you wanted both Dak and Herbert, taking Dak early makes sense. Yeah, sometimes if they're going the same range you have to like take a little early. I mess up. In hindsight I would have wanted both, and I know you said we need Dak. Yeah, but we could have caught up in other ways. I much would have rather had Herbert than Love. We don't get Love either, but like I just hate that, like against the Texans week 17, that's where the money is. So how do you so there is Ferguson here if you wanted to be done. What?
No, not Ferguson.
Okay, so say another name then.
Let's take Baker Mayfield and backstack him and get a second quarterback.
He's gone. You got to pick something else.
Jacoby Myers.
I wasn't able to. I'm sorry. I tried. I mean, I literally did try. Baker went literally right before us. Let me just cue. I mean, if he comes back, I like likely. That was just a panic pick. That was a mistake. You're right. We're kind of screwed at quarterback now. I'm just gonna queue up things that we can obviously backstack. We can't backstack in
Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah. Yep. So they play Carolina week 17. Cam Ward plays Steelers week 17. Rodgers obviously plays Titans week 17. Dolphins play Bills week 17, and Chuck plays Atlanta. I like the Saints. I don't think he's going to come back, but if he does, Chuck's gone. I didn't think he was going to come back. Well, I mean, we're really riding on the Dak thing for week 17, but we do need other quarterback options. So I'm just going to leave it here, 127, and then we'll be back up at 138. This is all sorted by ADP. Did you want to take Willis and hope likely falls, or do you want to take likely and get the run back and take like a Cam Ward? I kind of lean that maybe.
I think Willis or likely make the most sense.
I mean, if Ferguson falls all the way to one, whatever it is, wait, what is his number?
That'd be right at his ADP.
Oh, that is right.
It's not falling.
I mean, we could also like back, I would do Ferguson and then do like a Mooney later, but that's what I would do.
I mean, I personally would get an upgrade at the quarterback because
Willis goes. I say we take Ferguson and then get Ward or Darnold, and then we can always get. I think we can stop at 2 tight ends. They are different, right? Yeah, they're different buys. We can queue up Mooney for later. When has the star method ever failed me?
You passed him.
Just going to use the old typing feature because did not see that. Okay, he's been moving up. Yeah, I moved him up this week. Okay, let's go back to the board. Catch up with chat. We're seeing at 1,441, hoping to get a quarterback. I mean, ideally we can get like a Cam Ward and Aaron Rodgers that are in the same game, like back to back. Just in general. I mean, they are the two teams that I think are the most undervalued. I agree. It would have been nice to get Baker. Unfortunately, he went just one pick ahead of us. So that would have been ideal. That was a good shout out for sure. So 412 advanced rate formats. I'm not stressing about projectable RB points as much as 2 is 12. Yeah, absolutely. I think this 412 is where I'll do more 0 RB or hero RB. This is where I'll do more elite tight ends like the Bowers thing. So I definitely agree with you there. Kenneth Walker is the most appealing Chiefs offensive piece. Yeah, that's how I've been playing it. And believe me, I'm going to mix in Mahomes. I'm going to mix in Kelsey. I'm going to mix it. And I know I didn't get a good price on Kelsey, but I'm not doing that many BBMs. I'm doing more time box contests. So I'm not really stressed about that. Welcome to Squad 127, Aaron Rodgers. That's good, Coolers. That was excellent. Well played. Drafting while keeping up with the chat should be an Olympic sport. That is true. It is not as easy as it looks. So you think you can tout? I know a lot of the So You Think You Can Tout guys are doing a lot of like live shows with each other. But try to throw in with like Pete's chat. I mean, I can't even imagine. I know he just highlights literally highlights some, but that is definitely a challenge. Okay, so
do you want to do Cam Ward or Sam Darnold? Because if we do Cam Ward, he's got the same buy as Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, let's do Sam Darnold. He's easier to backstack too. So
yeah,
that's fair. Okay. Damn, Likely's still there. I do love Likely, but I don't think we really need
2 tight ends. We're not taking a third tight end.
I know, but I like Likely. Unless we play like a 3-6-6-3, and we took 4 in the first 90.
Receiver's fine. Running back is not.
No, I said 3-6-6-3.
Yeah. No, we don't need a third tight end.
No, he went.
It defeats the purpose of taking Bowers.
Okay, 151. I have him ranked at 148, so hopefully he comes back to us.
I think he will. I think we should take Shaheed here.
No, you do this all the time by underestimating the room with Rodgers. You do this all the time. And look at the quarterbacks. Bryce Young could be benched. Mendoza may not be playing. Geno Smith will be benched. Brissett will be benched. Pick your Atlanta quarterback.
What's our next pick after 151?
It's like near his ADP, like 168. Okay, 162. I lied. But
exactly. Is Shaheed there?
No, it's not.
Yes, he is. Sort by receiver and not your ranks because you are down on Shaheed.
Uh-oh, he must be gone. No, he is. Yeah, I don't see him. Where'd he go? Who took him from us? I'm so upset.
That dumbass.
That dumbass. I don't even see him. Where did he go?
Right there. Big Balls got him.
Where's Big Balls?
In the 11th spot.
Thank God for Big Balls. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this because not going to even talk about it. Okay. So 10 picks. We now sit comfortably, thankfully, at 3-4-4-2. Yes, you could do 2 quarterbacks, but our second one was Darnold. Like, I just want to have 3 options even though the advance rates are so good to finals. And hey, you never know. Against the Titans, Aaron Rodgers put up 30 in week 2 years ago. You never know. You just never know. Okay, so let me get to W for Amego's point. I think Dak has a higher TD potential overall than Herbert, only because the running game difference. Hampton will steal a lot. Yeah, I think that's fair. Or do you agree with that, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I do think Herbert has himself a higher rushing upside, so he can get more yards, more touchdowns. So that can balance it out some. But no, if I had to bet who's going to throw for more yards, throw for more touchdowns, I'd say Dak.
Oh, so in on Herbert. In fact, I said he was like 5th or 6th and in the teens, but I want more. I definitely love that Mike McDaniel offense. You need a QB now. It's Darnold. Absolutely. We listened, was watching Ferguson in the queue. Like a horror film, don't go back inside the house. That is so good. Oh my God. Ferg secured.
Exactly how I feel.
That's how I feel, Zero. Exactly. Thank you. Ferg hitting the flex while Bowers balls out. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we could have just do Cooper Cup later. No big whoop. Meg, how are you so in on Rodgers when he could easily be tapped to the RFK Surgeon General at any time? Oh my God. This chat's undefeated. I love it. Okay, we won't take Mooney 162. What do you want to do based on ADP, Steven?
I would take Trey Tucker.
Ooh, why?
I mean,
they play the Cardinals week 17.
Yeah, Raiders have a great playoff schedule. I think again, Bowers can still smash, and Trey Tucker be a great value where he's going. Same with Jalen Naylor. Like, they just go so late.
Okay. We did it. Just scrolling through. Where is I know I have Sean Tucker ranked so high. Where is he going these days? 189. I was just gonna keep an eye on it. Okay. Oh, look at Pat Fryermuth showing up by my ranks. Isn't that a beaut?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't need another tight end. Damn it.
Yeah.
This is why I hate elite tight ends, because I like so many late tight ends. Do you see the dilemma? 175, 190. Oh, I can't read. 175, 186. So I kind of say we take Mooney. His ADP is, that is a little early, but I mean, I don't know. I just think, like, at this point, we're just getting players we like. It's not like I don't give a crap about like ADP. So I would rather do Mooney, and then at 186, which is near Tucker's ADP, I don't even know if he'll get there, go Tucker. Those would be my next two picks if this were me alone.
Yeah,
but it's
what
not.
about Taj Spears? You know, I think that would make more sense.
I'm just worried Mooney won't come back to us. And I really would like Mooney. That's and I really like Tucker a lot, especially given all the Bucky news and stuff like that. That's just where I land.
Can you sort by ADP?
Of course I can.
Okay. Jeremy Bernard's there also if we wanted a stealer.
Oh yeah, we just have Rico. I'm so used to having Pat Fryermuth preloaded.
I mean, I do think Mooney's probably the better option, just because from a spike week standpoint. So let's go Mooney.
All right. Well, and the week 17, like hoping that game is like.
Well, Taj Spears is a week 17 guy also, but yeah.
Yes. No, I meant, but Dak was our first quarterback with Lamb, our first pick. You know, you're putting the most weight in that is kind of what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Cooper Kupp preload. I'm just so not used to Pat Fryermuth being preloaded. Really thought there was a chance 2 QB would take Darnold on you. Yeah. But my 3663 is adorable. Thank you, Vaporware. Appreciate that. Gritty is drooling with the Rodgers still available. Luckily I got it. Bryce Young Petite. Yes, another petite player that I am concerned about. I went to get Rodgers news from Wiped Up, Mic'd Up, but no one knows who she still is. That's so great.
Oh my.
Doubting in a realistic offense will do to Tio have 35. You're saying Dak's touchdown rate is very high versus Herbert. I mean, I love them both. I'm going to have a ton of both Dak and Herbert. Again, in hindsight, I probably would have liked to get both Dak and Herbert. Here's our guy. Come on, baby. Lights off. Remember the last time that Steve did that, forced you to call me a dumbass and asshole. Yeah, I said exactly. Like, I lashed out, and I should have been and I lashed out at you, and I should have been lashing out at him because he made a terrible call. So yeah, you nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Oh man.
Oh my. Which one should we clip?
So much. I have some guesses, but let's
tell me the guesses. Oh, damn, this is tough. I mean, I like both, but I feel like we should go Tucker, even though we have the stack. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I mean, Tucker's a bring back to Kyron as well.
Yeah. And that is my third power rank game. Link in the description. Bernard goes to our guy, UFC Jaguar. We are in lockstep. You know, you're taking a lot of good players, which means hopefully we're both going to do well. That's what I hope that means. Oh, dreaming of Sundays. So smart. Look at you. Okay. So we are at 3-5-6-2, probably going to be this is going to be a what? 3-6-7-2.
I think so. I think we're pretty good at receiver.
Okay. So
need one more.
Oh, I know what to do. We can do Cup and another running back. Who's your favorite late running back? Are you taking some like James Conner, hoping he gets moved? I have Justice Hill's been growing on me. I mean, obviously these guys correlate. Who have been some of your?
Well, I think Emma Johnson is good.
I don't think he's going to come back to us, but if he does, yeah.
Yeah. Mike Washington sometimes comes back to us. We've already made a Raiders bet.
I mean, Alvin Kamar's got to play somewhere, right?
I would hope.
Why don't they trade? Packers trade for Kamara. I guess he's like put it out there. He doesn't want to go anywhere. James Conner and Najee were the other ones we were talking about. And then let's highlight good old Cooper Kupp, Old Faithful. So what are our numbers? We're up at 199 and 210 to finish this out. So let me just make sure. Oh, okay, don't refer. Meg is talking about Chargers. Big balls took Shaheed. Insert LeBron scared gift for Meg. That is a good one. I love that gift. Okay, we're on the clock. What do you want to do? One of the running backs or Cup?
Let's just lock down our receivers. Get another stack.
Yeah. So we have
running
Dak.
back at this point, it's flat.
Yeah, it's totally flat. So we have Dak and Lamb Ferguson with a Mooney bring back. We have Darnold and Cup with who does Seattle play? Weeks No, that was last year.
Carolina. No, it's Carolina.
No, that was last.
They play Carolina.
Okay. They play Carolina, guys. And so we don't have that, but that's okay. And we have Rodgers, Dowdle, not a receiver, but that's fine. That's more like, I kind of like the Steelers schedule. I think it's like sneaky, like Ravens week 15, week 16, I think is Carolina, week 17, obviously the Titans. Okay. Who do you lean here the most with our last pick coming up? Connor, Najee, or Justice Hill?
I think Najee.
Just the whole free agent thing with the Packers?
Yeah, free agent thing, Packers or somebody else. I mean, Connor gets traded, great. If he doesn't get traded, he's totally dead.
Okay. Najee it is. Let me catch up with chat. Then we'll review our team. And it was UFC Jaguars team. Then we will get on to a Pitbull because we do not do false advertising here. No, siree. We are on the up and up. And let me catch up, see some people that we haven't said hi to yet. Super flex about it. Oh, see, I want to appease Aiden, but yet I want to do a Pitbull. It's tough. You never see Trey Tucker at 162. Okay, he's saying we took that early. Steve, that was all you.
No, I think he's saying he would take him earlier.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I agree with this money thing. You always need another tight end when Pat Fryer moved. Did we pass on Algier? I don't even remember. Did we, Steve?
We did, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the Jeremiah Love and not loving the Cardinals, I think. You'll see Chris Bell catching deep balls so far ahead where I thought he'd be. Good to see you, Sus. Yeah, I mean, coming off the ACL, yeah. I mean, I know you liked him as a prospect, right, Steve?
Yeah, it's just what's his prognosis. So he's a guy, like, I'm very dependent on what kind of, like not these mini camp reports, but like, we should hopefully get some good information around training camp time. That's when I really want to get aggressive. Like, I've mixed them in sometimes late, but I just don't know what to do.
So Zero says the Mooney bring back over the Jeremy stack feels interesting. I mean, I honestly could have gone either way there. I mean, usually, yeah, I'm more for stacking than the bring back. I think this whole everything's in week 17, but I know you'd say, okay, well, if Rodgers throws for, 4 touchdowns and it's a guy, you want to play it that way too. So I get it. I mean, it was Sophie's choice. I don't know. It's a tough one there. I could have gone either way.
I think for me, like the Mooney bring back, Mooney just has raw higher spike week upside than Jeremy Bernard. Yeah. He has a path to be wide receiver 2, even when, late in the year, we're assuming Neighbors is healthy by then. And it's just, against Dallas, I think that matchup is just better for a shootout, mentality.
Yeah, no, I think that usually I lean into the team stack over the game stack, but just this being the different contests with everything loaded in week 17, I think just edged differently. But probably if I were to do that in like a Pitbull, it would probably be Jeremy, I'd say. We got cups in here. What's up, guys? Scatterboo shares yet? I mean, we got sniped by one of our guys. No, it was UFC Jaguar or somewhere else. Yeah. We got sharp people in here, so we couldn't get him. So it's a bummer. But the ADP is getting up around him. We talked about on our stream. Yeah, I had Cups on with me, 3 or 4 weeks ago, Friends of Best Ball. Had a great talk. By the way, check out his channel. He puts out awesome breakdowns of sophomores and rookies. So check that out. Obviously, in the So You Think You Can Tout competition. But yeah, we talked about it. His ADP is going to move it up. It is. But he's in on Scatabo, which makes me think, Steve and I have been lockstep. The analytics guy agrees with us. Love to see it. I don't think I can ever do Marshawn Lloyd. I don't think so. Okay, good overflow draft. If Ayuk goes to Washington and still cares about football, I've done 2 nice triple stacks. Okay, yeah, everybody in the overflow draft, which sounds like there's like 7, 8 friends of family there. Feel free to put your teams in Discord. We'll review them. If someone could also drop the board in Discord so Mike can see it, so that way it'll be a part of the Fanspeak fam things. Because again, Fanspeak fam emojis, team reviews, 2 extra shows per week. But also Mike is doing this amazing competition that we'll be able to track all season, but we'll be able to pull fun data like how many times in Fanspeak fam drafts does Megan draft Scattaboo, stuff like that. Or how many times does Megan get sniped from Scattaboo? We'll get to see all those fun things in the data. So if someone could drop the board in Discord, that would be amazing. No teams want to Kamar. I cannot wait to see what happens to Kamar because I definitely already have a bag. One-legged Marshawn Lloyd is more exciting than most of the Jacobs replacements I've heard floated. Fair. I think one of those veterans I'd be fine with. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, definitely give me James Conner or Najee Harris over him. I mean, these guys actually, yes, they have some injury risk, but so does Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah. He didn't even make it through today, didn't he? He'd like get hurt on the first day or something like that. I thought I saw something like that. Huckleberry says it's a safe space if CMC doesn't catch 100 balls. He isn't a first rounder. Yeah, it wasn't an efficient running season. That's for sure. But I think, you're betting on the usage. Didn't draft Jordan Spieth's team is dead. Absolutely. I can't wait. Can Jordan Spieth please change his putter so that my Albatross team can move on and on. Pitbull, but no way. Did it really? If that's true, we've made everybody happy. If chat wants to hop in Superflex, I mean, Aiden is so hooked on Superflex. I absolutely love it. Just love Mooney in general for sure. Love taking bets on guys like Chris Bell and Mooney when I go 4 running backs in the first 5 rounds. Yeah, absolutely. I hit on that. I mean, you could play a drinking game when I mentioned my Bulldog team, but I did 3-4-8-3 and hit on a lot of those like spike week type receivers. And Mooney was on that team. Rather go for Najee. Yeah, exactly. That's why we did that. Okay. Is this comment true?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Vaporware, you fooled us. So let's stay true, Aiden, as much as I will count down a super flex. No, if anybody wants to get in a super flex with Aiden, get in, jump in now. Anybody wants to jump in with him, jump on in to, I assume, are you doing the field general? We are going to stick to what the graphic said. Steve, are you fine doing a Pitbull?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, we got to do a quick review. So get in with Aiden. If you want to do a super flex, we are going to do a quick team review. I'm happy with this. 3-6-7-2, Dak Prescott, Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, Kyron Williams, Rico Dowdle, J.K. Dobbins, JCM was an accidental pick, but fine with it. Sean Tucker, Najee Harris, Liam McConkey, DJ Moore, Reed, Tucker, Mooney, Cup, Bowers, Ferguson. We already talked through our stacks and bringbacks. I like this team. Is it perfect? No. I'm thinking back, really would have been fun to get both Dak and Herbert stacked with Lamb and McConkey, but I like this team. We're leaning into the week 17. And let's take a look at UFC Jaguar. I know I'm going to like it because Gritty's not a YouTube member, is he, Steve?
I don't believe so.
What color is Gritty? I need to see his badge. Okay, he's the same one as the bronze. Excuse me. Okay, UFC Jaguar from the 9 spot, 2-5-8-3. He goes Allen, Love. I think that makes perfect sense in this contest to do 2 quarterbacks with Allen. Cook, he got Scattaboo. We knew we'd love that. Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Mason, Woody Marks, who was one of your debate there. ASB, Christian Watson, DK Metcalf, Quentin Johnson, Juwan Jennings, Ted Hurst, Jeremy, but he got Jeremy Bernard. I knew he had a lot that we'd queued up. Malik Washington, Tyler Warren, Dalton Kincaid, and Greg Dulcich. So he is Alan, James Cook, and Dalton Kincaid, and then he's got Love and Christian Watson. That is fun. I'm trying to think of the runbacks to those games. Do you remember the runbacks to those games, Steve?
Miami is Buffalo, and he's got pieces there, Dulcich and somebody else.
Yeah.
And then the Packers is Texans.
Right.
Marks.
Yeah. So he's got run backs to each. Obviously love those first three running backs. I think that's a fine QB room, a fun first three wide receivers, and a lot, definitely some spike week potential there with Quentin Johnson. Ted Hurst could be like a rookie that it could be a good spike week guy, anchored by Tyler Warren, and then tacking on some correlated pieces like this team. Steve, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Elite quarterback, another solid one. I think running back room is very strong. Receivers has a nice mix of top end talent plus some spike week guys late. Tight end, 3 tight end room with Kincaid correlated and Dulcich as a bring back. So no, I think the room or the team works out good, really good.
All right, so look at this. Aiden and Vaporware did a little countdown, and they got in a field general together. Absolutely love to see it. We now are going to jump over, and don't worry, I will label this, Steve. We're going to jump over anybody that wants to enter. I only have 2 more Pitbulls. Anybody that wants to enter a Pitbull with us, because that was on the graphic, so we went Hound Dog to mix it up with the contest just dropping a day. We're going to go Pitbull now on the graphic. We've had a fun show, Steve, with the debate and now second draft. So let's count it down to get it going. Counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. Hopefully we don't. Okay, waiting on 9. So anybody that wants in with us can get in with us. Don't have the issue we had last time. Again, feel bad about that, but hopefully someone can drop the board in Discord. Someone can, anybody can put their team in Discord. We will review it there by the morning. Don't forget, as we're waiting for 5 more, 1 p.m. tomorrow, Goofy Chicken Fantasy, another So You Think You Can Tout member or contestant is joining me at 1 p.m. Eastern for Friends of Best Ball. Love his takes, love his energy, absolutely hilarious, love his vibe, and I can't wait to talk with him more tomorrow. Okay, what are your thoughts? Good question from Baker Wood Siblings. What are your thoughts on tomorrow's Frenchie Friday? That's right. It's kind of the different style of the Frenchie. Last week it was the Frenchie Superflex, right?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Last week was the Frenchie Eliminator.
Oh, that's right. I was only able to get 1 in. Steve, predictions?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a Frenchie marathon or a Frenchie sprint. Like this could be how.
I was just going to say that. Great minds think alike. I was just going to say, do they take the opportunity to test the waters with that format with this? That would be interesting. I think that's a great call. Waiting on 3 still. If anybody is interested in a Pitbull, you have to drop in chat. Are you guys have already done your 10 Pitbull? Are you not doing the Pitbull or not maxing it? Let us know if you have any more in chat, and hopefully we have some Fanspeak fam in here. Hartman said Frenchie weekly winners. Yeah, we saw the Frenchie Superflex a couple weeks ago. I do think we could get other formats of this during these Frenchie Fridays. So I absolutely agree. Okay, Huckleberry says, I'm in. I have 4 more. Love it. Okay, still waiting on 3. Let me ping our Discord, Pat's Discord, and see here. Where is currently drafting? 3 more for Pitbull. Let me go to Pat's Discord.
Why are you doing that?
Anymore, Steve?
It doesn't look like it. What I do like that they're doing this Frenchie Friday, but even though they have a lot of contests still out there, in years past it's felt like they've slowed down and been very like, this has got to fill until we can release the next one. I like them just keep ripping them. Yeah, and, just understand that they will fill as they will. Yeah, absolutely agree with that. Los saying he's not a fan of the Pitbull. I'm just curious why. Is there a particular reason? Would definitely love to hear feedback on that.
Okay, still waiting on 3. Yeah, this is one I am glad we talked about from the start. So kind of to recap while we're waiting, we talked about, the hound dog and the different formats of them testing the different bigger, really good advance rates with really big finals versus the, good advance rates like 1-5, 1-6 types, but the final sizes we're used to. And then obviously some of the higher dollar ones, you can get the super small finals. My stand on it is I think it's good that you're never going to make everybody happy. I think it's good to offer both types and options. I'm going to mix in, some of the cheaper ones with the big finals to maybe get some more finals appearances. But I understand. I also do like if I make finals, I'm making like a few $100s or more. So, wet my beak, as I said earlier. What line was that from? Godfather 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about that at the jump. So I am very happy they kept the Pitbull the same structure. And I think it's, what is it? 156. Let's see here. I think it's a 156 person final. So it's 2 of 12 out of the pod, 1-6, 1-5 to a 156 seat final, 100K up top. That's what Huckleberry just said. I like the 6-figure prize. Absolutely. Flat payouts. You get 10K goes to 10th. That's always nice. And then 156, you make 500 to make the finals. That's the wet my beak line that, I made finals. So even if the team just falls flat on its face, it's nice to know that. So
2.5 times your max entry.
Yeah. Oh, I got like 8 hours, as you can see, on a bunch of field generals. Okay. Just waiting for one more. Good deal. One more for the Pitbull. I'll catch up with chat. Okay. He doesn't like the advance rates on it. I'm guessing he likes like the better advance rates, bigger finals, which again, I respect everybody, or maybe it is just the, 2 out of 12 or some offering 3 out of 12, 4 out of 12. So because I do like the advance rates, but some people now they've seen like the 3 out of 12 or 4 out of 12 might maybe want that. But I'm with you, Huckleberry. I do like those where you're getting 500 to 1,000 to make the finals and then 6 figures up top. That is fun. Come on, baby, check lights up. I'm not a fan of the Palm or the Hound Dog, but $6 a $5 max. And that's why I'm fine with those ones with the big finals for the cheaper amounts. Okay, draft starts in 30 seconds. Who do we got here? Gritty is in us. Again, good to see you, Gritty. Kung San, we got our guy Kung San in there at the 2 spot. I will not call you a dumbass, I promise. Huckleberry at the 3, Legion at the 5. We are at the 7, Hartman at the 8.
Hartman is 100% stealing Scattaboo and Rogers just to see if you're calling him a dumbass.
I'm going to have to take him early. UC Bearcat, is that a Fanspeak fan? If I missed anybody, let us know. Let's roll. Finish off this Thursday evening, this Friday Eve with a Pitbull. Like it. Would not want to spend my evening with anybody else but my family and Fanspeak fam. So people who draft 8 to 10 rookies per team hate 2 of 12. Oh, I definitely am not this year. Ooh, I am not in on the rookie class. A good idea, Steve. Get Legion away from me. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, we're all pretty close here. Okay, so we are coming up. I have a shit ton of Jonathan Taylor. I've have him in like every Pitbull. Can we mix it up and go Monra or Lamb?
Well, we did Lamb last time. Let's do Monra.
I'm talking about Pitbull. Okay, that's fine. But I'm talking like literally. I have gotten a lot of middle picks, and I hope Jonathan Taylor stays healthy. But I also want to be cautious of that. Like, Legion made the point in Discord about in these max 6 drafts. That's why like. You have different considerations, obviously, for the Hound Dog. It's like it's all week 17, build it for that. That's why we talked about like reaching for Dak, yada, yada. I also want to be cautious about who are my round 1 picks. If I'm maxing 10 maxes Pitbull, I love this contest. We've talked about that over and over. We just went through the advance rates and the prizes and yada, yada. I don't want to have like 5 of my 10 teams, Jonathan Taylor. That makes literally no sense. And I think I probably do have 3 or 4 already. So this is my second to last one, and I'm not taking him in the next 2. It's not that I don't love Jonathan Taylor. I love Jonathan Taylor. I just don't want, 40 to 50% So I actually have to see where I'm at with that on another window because I'm actually now curious. Okay, so we were cooking along. It's a nice thing about a friends and family draft is it kind of goes fast and it's fast and furious, and I like it. Okay, so we will be coming back up here at 18, Steve. That's by my ranks, by ADP, pretty similar. Barkley, Hampton, Henry, Chase Brown. We should get one of those running backs if you want it. And then, of course, it's London Bowers, Love, Pickens underneath. So.
Yeah.
I like the friends and family, though. Thank you all for joining us. Just Rogers, not Scatterville. He's given Hartman lessons on not to not be called a dumbass. Okay, Henry?
I think Henry, yeah.
Yep, let's go for it. As Pat says, he kept on the Best Ball Jeopardy last night against Jim Waller. He'd Bernie does final answer on picks. He'll be like, final answer. He'd be like, yep, send it. Yeah, the Braun agent's here. Yeah, look at the bronze of the Fanspeak fam. You're right. Gritty, Kungsan, Huckleberry, Legion, me. Hartman, are you diamond?
No, that's silver.
Oh, you're silver, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Bearcat, yeah. We got a lot of bronze and then Hartman silver.
Meg, when was the Bronze Age?
Steve, why are you embarrassing me on stream? Wait, give me a hint. I want to see if I can do it. Is this going to make me look really bad?
Oh, I mean, I'd love to hear your first answer.
Steve could do this to me all the time on every stream. Like the family joke is like, I'm going to date myself. I don't know if any other like talk show hosts still do this, but if you're older, do you remember like jaywalking and Jay Leno and jaywalking? Well, if someone's young, they're not going to know Jay Leno and jaywalking.
Yeah, but Chaps does this he does a whole bit. I can't remember what he calls it.
Who does it?
Uncle Chaps for Barstool, where he
does that? Okay, I didn't know. So anyways, the family joke is I would be like the perfect candidate for jaywalking. So Steve could crush me on this like every stream if he wanted to. Don't. Okay, 31. Like ladder, like this. Wait, where's Legion? Hartman could. Do we just take Scatterbo here?
No, we don't take Scatterbo.
Hartman's gonna take him from us. Okay, what do you want to do?
I would take Higgins
over Ladd. Oh yeah, he goes. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the same bye week as Monroe, but that's okay. We shouldn't do any more 6 running backs. Just in case he doesn't, I have that queued. 43%. It's a beaut. It is a beaut. Okay. I mean, Hartman, you don't want 3 running backs in the first 4 rounds, even though I do that all the time. I saved my Pitbulls for this moment. Oh my God, hysterical. Did you miss my CMC rant? Okay, so did Legion get okay, he took Kurt McCaffrey at 5, right? Yeah. I mean, I think it's fun mixing up some combos in these two. Like just how I said I love JT, but I don't want to I've been trying to then mix the combos, but I think like in general, it's fun like mixing up the combos. Got my notepad out, Harvin. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. CMC gets 2,000 yards in efficient year. Sign me up for another inefficient one. Don't fall for it, Meg. Trick question. Okay. Should I not fall for it, Steve? I've heard good things about robust running back in 2026. I've never talked about it once. Pretty much every stream. Time to zag. Oh my. Okay, I'm not jaded for my 0% ownership on him. No, not at all. Oh, you do? Okay, on CMC. All right. What does Hartman do? The moment of truth. And I had Javonte queued too, so that's a bummer. And so Hartman has JT Barkley, Devonta Smith. Who should Hartman take? Oh, who took Scatterbo? God damn it. UC Bearcat. We were worried about Hardman. It was another member. Okay, can we take Ladd?
Yeah, no, I think Ladd makes a lot of sense here.
I don't know if I have Herbert yet in Pitbulls. I'm actually going to look at my Pitbulls. Steve, as I normally do with such a smooth segue, talk about something fun.
I could talk about the Bronze Age, but no.
Can you just tell me what it is?
You have to guess. You have to get. Like, when was it?
Can you give me like a hint so I don't like really embarrass myself?
I want an initial first guess.
No,
it's a wide range of years.
Wide range of. That's not a good enough hint. You want to embarrass me. What's going on, Avidson? Good to see you. Avidson won 6 free months of our Best Ball Substack during our 24-hour live stream. Love to see that. Of course, Best Ball Guide is attached to that. I'm working on making the PDF a smoother download, and then we're going to start really promoting the hell out of that next week. Devil you know is for the devil you don't. Yeah, got sniped. 18 round comes preloaded. Steve, give me one more hint, please.
Oof.
Come on.
I'm trying to think of a good chat or a good hint. I feel like anything would give away.
Oh, Gritty did hit the triple elite there.
Paulino has the hint. Frontiers when Shoup was born. No,
is that a fake hint?
It is a wide range of years.
The 1900s. I have absolutely no clue.
Oh God.
I have literally not one freaking clue. Okay, Higgins Burgos. Can you just tell me?
It is before the time of Jesus Christ.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay.
It is well before that also.
Oh. Steve, why did you set me up like that?
You want to do a Dunze? We're on the clock.
Yeah. We need another running back soon, but we don't need to.
My.
Let's take it. Steve, why did you make me look like a fool? You know what? I don't care.
It is hundreds of years before the times of Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yikes. What? The 1900s? Cooler says the 1900s is technically correct if you say something else.
FK is right. Can you name the other part to make it technically correct?
BC.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You gave me the hint. I got that. It bridges the Stone Age and the Iron. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Okay, so we're at 014. Burrow is gone. We have multiple stack options.
Yeah.
Here we do still kind of need to address the running back position. Obviously, in these type of drafts, a lot of running backs go, but I do like a bunch of these. We also need to keep in mind, okay, Higgins is gone. We have still 3 options. We need to keep an eye on where they go.
Burrow's already gone.
Yeah, no, I said Burrow's gone, but we have Caleb, we have Herbert, and we have Goff later. So how do you want to handle this?
66, and what's the next pick?
So I just sorted by ADP after queued up. So 66 and 79, 66, 79. So we could take running back here and then go quarterback at 79.
No, let's go Caleb.
Really?
There's no running backs here.
What are you talking about? Ramondre and
Dowdle goes 2 rounds later.
You don't like Ramondre?
I mean, Ramondre is fine, but he also is another guy who typically falls. All
right, so now what are we at after this? So we are 66. We just took Caleb, 79 and 90. Yeah, Dowdle's price is moving up. I was going to say I wouldn't mind doing like Herbert and double tapping there, and then like we talked about last time, but then I don't think any of these running backs are falling back to us, and I feel like we need a second. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think we target Dowdle coming up.
Okay.
Hope he gets to us.
Ding, ding, ding. Love it. Good love and educational channel. When you can sort by sport and that kind of stuff, I thought it was bronzer age. There we go. For Jersey Shore. Exactly. Love it. W for Omega. Appreciate you. Zero. I get Daddle in the 90s so much. Is he trying to lure me to wait? Wait, where is Zero? And he's not in this draft.
He's not in here. No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Pollard goes. I really want Herbert though.
Okay.
Come on, Steve. Let's live a little.
No, I think we need another running back. Stevenson or Dowdle.
Why don't we get Herbert and Monangai? What about that? And then
I don't think those are the same.
With this build, we can do 6. We could do the old-fashioned 3-6-6-3. I don't know why I called it old-fashioned, but come on, Steve. I love Dowdle as much as the next gal. I have 29%, but I want Justin Herbert on this team.
You have 15% Justin Herbert.
Steve, what do I say? I slammed down my desk. Oh, damn it.
Got taken.
Okay.
I think take Stevenson. Let's take Stevenson and maybe Dowdle.
The whole time.
Maybe Dowdle comes back. I didn't think Stevenson would be there. We get a.
Okay. Okay. Well, Doc2365 made our decision for us. Yeah, I don't give a shit what ownership says on anything priced $20 to $100. I make sure that I'm getting my guys spaced out, or in my case, I'm just getting my guys obsessively. Wow, Gritty's cooking. Let's see what Gritty is up to. I know he did a triple lead, so 3-1-2-1. So yeah, I did Bijan, McBride, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels. Shit, that really does put a rush on the room. Then we got Addison, Pearsall. He puts the pressure on. I like it. We're at 1-2-4. What are other options here? 90 and 103 are next two picks. I mean, you hope Goff comes back, but there's obviously, where's the JMO person? The JMO is Legion. He's got May, but he certainly could take Goff. So what are your thoughts here as we approach with 4 picks to go?
I mean,
if Dowdle falls all the way, it does fall to 90. That is tempting to then just hope that Goff falls. And if he doesn't, then just, hit like a Baker and backstack and, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, even if Dowdle doesn't, then Monangai is right in that range. Warren as well. I'm a little lower on him, but I can understand it at least. I wouldn't be pulling up Jared Goff. Jared Goff is not a quarterback that I think you pull up.
Hey, Jared Goff is like you've talked about that it could be touchdown regression. He throws a lot of touchdowns, period. But he could even throw more this year with Montgomery leaving and stuff. So he's been top 8 quarterbacks the last few years, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure.
Like 2 years ago, I think he was. Not last year. I can't remember where he finished.
He was in the top 10. I think he was. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you would rather Dowdle goes to Hartman. That's a nice pick. Do you want to go Monangai? We have Caleb too.
Yeah. I think Monangai makes sense.
We're making a big Bears bet. I like that. Hopefully Goff comes back. If not, I just say we take a quarterback and backstack with our next pick. So, I think you can backstack. Does Love have? Oh, yeah. I don't like. This is my Pitbull, though. I know we're sharing it, but I only have one Pitbull bullet left. I want to take my guys in these ones.
Okay.
Zero said I would never bait. Okay, he's out of Pitbulls. Got it. Bully in the house. If you're talking about me, I'm definitely always a bully for sure. But he's probably talking about Gritty bullying the QBs. Let's add fun of them. What do you got? I like that. Did I just say I don't give a shit? That sounds like something I'd say. I love the Vegas Meg. Imagine taking a wide receiver that got shot. I do love Pearsall. Did we miss Pearsall? Yeah, no, that's fair. That was a great pick, Hartman. Great pick. Hartman out here slaying. Add more bears. Zero hates them. Oh, why? Okay, we are coming back up. So obviously Goff is a pick if he's there. If not, we're taking one of these guys to backstack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Haven't called anybody a dumbass yet, so that's a win. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I think he called me, but
Did I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Purdy goes to Legion. Great pick. Did he take Pearsall? Or no? Yay! We get Goff. Yay! Okay, so as you can see, best ball overlay highlights. We got Caleb. We got Monongai. We got Rome. And oh, by the way, they play each other week 17.
Yeah.
And then we've got Goff and Amon-Ra. I like where we're at, Steve. We're at a 2-3-4. Probably with the way we build, probably going to be 3-5-7-3, the way this is shaken out. So I like where we're at. Any thoughts?
No, I mean, the added benefit of them playing each other week 17, I think, is fine because, yes, it's an outside game, but I think that game would have some real sneaky shootout potential, or not sneaky, but some real shootout potential. And, you know, I think we were able to wait at running back, getting Stevenson and Monongai, you know, I think is pretty strong for our 2-3, given where we waited.
Yeah, I like Rome a lot too, 0. When Dobbins gets hurt, Harvey over Coleman. But doesn't Coleman kind of have more of the Dobbins skill set? Am I saying that correctly?
He's actually really good in the passing game also. So he can kind of do a little of anything.
Okay, those are picks that I like per my ranks. What do you like here?
I think we go Gainwell. I think Gainwell, that's the best bet against Bucky.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think that's a really good
Atlanta Rams. Okay. Yeah, that works. Works for me. So now we sit at 2-4-4 coming up in 12. I'll go back to the board, catch up with chat. Gritty took Pearsall at 73. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I remember saying someone about the guy getting shot. I love Pearsall. I know he goes later. But hey, Gritty's on our team. You know, we're team. Go get your guys. Go get your guys, Gritty. But yeah, you're right. Gritty is doing more of the 0 RB this year. Or hero RB, obviously hero RB with Bijan. So it'll be fun. I always like seeing when people do different builds, whether it's, you know, double elite quarterback or 0 RB or hero RB or, you know, hyper fragile, like, okay, let's see how they land the plane, you know, and that is, you know, fun to watch. So let me look at the structure of our other guys. 1-4-4 Kung-san, 1-3-4-2 for Huckleberry. Oh, did you do a little double elite, or 2 mid-round tight ends? So Warren and Laporta, that's fun. Very nice. Legion 2-2-5-1. So did he go? Okay, so he started McCaffrey, Bowers, and then hit receivers hard, but then mixed in 2 quarterbacks. I like that. Hartman 2-4-4, like us, pretty balanced, like that. UC Bearcat 2-4-3. Lucky Dog got Scatabo, good pick. And we are coming around now 127. Top of ADP, Steve, is JCM, Wandell, George Kittle, my guy, Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, Jaden Higgins. Thoughts? I don't think I see anything that's like massively correlating, standing out, or massively correlating that I like, I should say, that stands out. So
I mean, from a team bet standpoint, Mark Andrews, I think, would make sense. He goes,
just
never mind.
Yeah.
Let's go receiver then.
Shakir has week 15 bring back. I don't mind Higgins if you just want to go that route. We can't do by week 6. So those are fine. So, okay, I guess it's Shakir.
No, I think Shakir's the right pick there.
Okay. So we will be back up 136, 151. I mean, I think the way we're structured, you know, we could go running back, receiver, or tight end here. You know, there's no other other, quarterback stack options. So, yeah. I mean, I know, we like a lot of it. We didn't end up getting any Dallas, did we? No, that's a bummer. But no, I won't do Gadsden because I know you're not as high on him. There is week with Kincaid. Just wanted to queue up some players just to have in the queue. Higgins went, who we had talked about, correlating, and none of these really stand out to me. I mean, Tesla's later. So yeah, I don't know what you like here. I mean, is JCM, that's a massive fall, right? Is there news? Did something happen today?
No, I don't know. What's quarterback looking like?
We didn't get, I know I talked about Downs, but it's the usual. It's Darnold, Danny Dimes, A-Rod is what's left as far. I mean, I'm not taking, don't make me take Stroud or Bryce Young on a Pitbull. No, thank you. So for me, it's these three, the top three quarterbacks. But I'd probably say go another position here and get one that falls back potentially. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't care about Stroud. All right, we are at one. Do you want to go likely? Yeah, likely. I like that a lot. Where did JCM go? Oh no, he's still there. Whoops. Should we have taken him? I mean, that's a crazy fall, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've already spent a lot at running back. Legion just snapped him up.
That's a big fall. I think.
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, he probably should be going more. Maybe not 140s, but probably should be falling.
Uncle Bear said, "Dumbass took Mahomes." That's Kung San, who I mistakenly, if anybody doesn't know the inside joke, mistakenly called him a dumbass last week because he sniped me on Rodgers. But I, of course, don't think he's a dumbass. But that's hysterical.
He's going to take Rodgers again.
Oh shit, he could. Oh no, I'm going to be holding my breath. He just took Trey Tucker. I'm holding her breath. Let her get her guys, Steve. Don't be a bad brother. Thank you, Paulino. Thank you. Kind of like having him to the left of me now so I can push quarterback one. But oh, look at this. Oh no, we're in the Middle Ages. Paul took Mike Evans, I'm assuming. You guys hate Pitts. Yeah, I kind of do.
I'm okay with Pitts. I just don't take
match. Yeah. Hey, Sia. Hello to the hardest working duo in the world. Thank you, Sia. Appreciate you. If you don't know, Sia, obviously on CBS Sports and Sportsline, I get to do shows with him in the fall on Sportsline and Fantasy Football Today DFS. And he is the best, has been like a mentor to me. So love seeing him in chat. He joined me to talk golf on the 24-hour live stream, which was awesome. We are back on the clock. Steve, what do you?
Oh
my God, he did it again.
Okay.
Did you do it for the bit, or did you? Okay, we got to take Bryce.
Let's just say Bryce Young.
Oh. Kung San, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, he did it again. Okay, I'm trying to show restraint. You're not going to call him a dumbass. You're not going to call him a dumbass. No, you're not a dumbass. It's a great pick. It's a great pick, Kung San. It's a great pick. Well played, Steve. We should have taken him at 130 something.
No.
But thank you so much for joining us, Sia. We appreciate you. Gritty doing the Here RB zagging. Okay, let's go back to the board. Okay, so he's got 6 receivers, so I'm guessing he's gonna hit the running backs hard now, is my guess. Let's see him land the plane. Hartman capitulated, at least took good players. Where did Hartman yeah, we definitely sniped some guys from us for sure, especially Dowdle was one of the ones we definitely had queued up. But no, team is looking strong for sure.
We maybe stole Bryce Young from him, but
oh, did we? Did he have? Oh, he took T-Mac, right?
And he got Coker.
Goff gets an extra home game if that matters to you or not. On the home road split. Okay, that's right, because the alternating with the 17 games. Got it. That makes sense. Can't go wrong with Saquon JT. Absolutely not. Two phrases live by the dip, avoid with the clap, Jimmy Duggan. Dugan. That's right. That's
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I can't think of the movie. League of Their Own. I love that movie. Absolutely love that movie.
Good advice.
Yeah. Two phrases to live by. That's great. He plays outdoors in week 17 at Chicago. Yeah. Huckleberries with you. News. JOCM stinks. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do with the Washington backfield. Is he dealing? I didn't realize he was dealing with a minor injury. We're getting another debate going. Kung San does know ball. He absolutely does know ball. Okay. We're coming back up. Did you want to tack on Tesla?
I think we take a tight end here.
Well, you gotta
Henry or TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson makes some sense.
No. I don't like Hawkinson. He's done. He's toast.
Why?
I don't know. He just looks terrible. I don't like him. I don't.
Okay. Iowa tight ends that are way younger than George Kittle.
Ooh, burn. All right. Queuing this up for later. Oh, double Tampa Bay. I love the handcuffing thing. Don't you take, oh shit. We already have 2-10 bye weeks. Crap. Okay. Let's scroll through. Who can we queue up with? Is there any queue ups for, it would be that one like Chris Brazell. There's really no backstacks for, he runs a lot. It's fine. Oh man. I wanted Sean Tucker, but if we're only going 5 running backs, we shouldn't do that.
Probably not.
All right. Wait, who does Bryce Young, what's their schedule?
Seattle.
I meant their
17.
I was looking for their whole. Okay. Shoot. So yeah, it's Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Hello. I wanted Pittsburgh and Seattle. I mean, Steve, we got this. Friends and family drafts are so tough. I didn't get any Pittsburgh in this draft. I don't feel okay.
Okay.
We're going to have to take Freiermuth. Okay, we're coming up in 2. Do you want to just be Emma Johnson, be done?
Yeah, I like that.
I can't see anything else that I'd be really interested in.
Yeah, I mean,
I love Sean Tucker's my favorite, like later round. I mean, I know you could like incorporate like the hypothesize Sean Tucker goes early there, but Sean Tucker's my favorite later round running back. I know you could hypothesize who could potentially go to the Packers if the Jacobs thing is a disaster, but yeah. Okay. So we're probably, if we do get Emma Johnson, you're going to be a 3-5-7-3.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Will you please let me take Freiermuth? I'll be fiending if I can't get a.
Oh my God!
Just so in on the Steelers this year. I am in with Big Mike. I just think it's there. I can't wait for Meg to call me a fucking dumbass this time. I can already see the blood pressure. I stayed really calm.
Very proud of you.
I'd like to shout out myself for that. Didn't know you could get Rodgers in the 140s still. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, you got to take him early. That's why I have him ranked 148, guys. And by the way, Kung San knows ball. Come baby, turn your lights off, knows ball. So I'm going to fear him in rooms. If I enter my last Pitbull tonight, I better not see you in there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my God, we did snipe Hartman. I did not mean to do it. I panicked after the, I had one QB, don't like Jones. Okay, no, fair. Hey, listen, I'm not calling you a dumbass because I think you're sharp as hell. I think it's a great pick. So, and if you're out on Danny Dimes, not pure fan. Oh, I love stacking Purdy. No, I mean, what CMC, what I remember doing stats for like writing up on Sportsline or on our Fanspeak Degen Substack, of course, link in the description, let that segue. But I remember doing the research. I mean, CMC, led in he was like second in targets and third in receptions or vice versa, like pretty much most of the season. I mean, he was just a target monster. And granted, I know 49ers had a lot of injuries, yada, yada. But I mean, they've always just used him as that dual threat weapon. I still think CMC is the type that wants to get another 1,000 season, So Oh, I'm sorry. I'd never take Bryce. People are making me feel bad.
Okay, we're on the clock.
Oh, crap. Oh, boy. What do we do?
Dalton Schultz.
No. Oh, my God. Who took Fryermuth?
Dalton Schultz.
That is so bad, Steve. We have bye week 8.
It's fine. No, we're taking Dalton Schultz over Greg Dulcich. Thank God it timed out and we took Dalton Schultz.
This team sucks.
Heck, he had 100 targets last year.
Terrible. Okay, we're adding 2 more receivers. By my ranks, I love Cam Coleman late. I haven't taken Chris Brazil at all. Do you like him? Give us the rookie report.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think he's going to be above Xavier Legette. I think, the one interesting thing is he goes to the team without a real tight end also. So
you made Meg take a petite quarterback. That's a no-no. That is a no-no for me. That is a no-no. That is hysterical, Paulino. So true. Yeah. Okay, GCM tried real hard to win me money in week 17 last year. I appreciate him. That's true. Steve, why are you so bullet bearish on JCM?
Well, because I just think Rashard White and Katron Allen can just do a lot of things that, last year was just Chris.
Yeah, I didn't realize Katron Allen was one of your in your top 10 of exposures. That's for some reason. I know you liked Katron Allen pre-draft, but I don't know. I'm still a bit surprised.
I think he is like the Kyle Monangai upside this year. It's just like he's competing versus Roshan Johnson, and it's just so easy for him to overtake him. I know. Imagine taking a quarterback with legs I know. I those petite quarterbacks I'm not in. All right. 199, 210 to finish this out, Steve. 2 more receivers. Let's lock in here. So there's obviously the Carolina, Seattle, if we wanted to do that with Bryce Young. Brazil must have gone. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he went to Huckleberry. The clock. Maybe he didn't go. Did I just not cue him up? No, he went to Huckleberry. Oh, my bad. All right. What do you want? It's early, but let's take Cooper Kupp. Okay. I mean, Keon Coleman's my favorite late, whatever he does correlate to week 15 versus Chicago. Are there any other? Can you sort by ADP? Oh, yeah. I mean, do you not like my ranks or what? Just kidding. I just think it's easier. By the way, if you guys would like to see our ranks, both Steve and I's ranks were updated yesterday. We have Classic, Super Flex. Steve has Eliminator. Steve will be adding DraftKings tomorrow. I'll be adding Drafters this weekend. We have all the formats. And if they do drop like a sprint or marathon, we'll add that too. So $10 a month or $34.99 a year, you get a 400 plus page best ball guide that you can search by any player team using Control F and then find you anything you want to see. So I highly recommend it. And yeah, we just updated our rankings. So these are updated ranks. I just put them in. That's why I was so proud of myself when with Mike. I was like, I'm going to beat Tech today. Tech had me a couple times, but I kind of bounced back. I mean, I'm fine going Coleman. There's just a lot of receivers here. I personally wouldn't be that high on a guy like Coleman, but why? There's like tons of upside and not much downside. The downside is if he does what he did last year, that's fine here. He had 4 touchdowns. But when you're taking a guy this late who's not 100% drafted, you don't need to be overweight to be overweight. I understand that. I just want to be overweight on it. So I want to do it. This is our team, but I only have 1 Pitbull after this. Can I please take Coleman? Okay. We do have Shakir, but we're taking 7. How many? Wait, do we have any bye week issues? 2 6s, 3 7s, and okay. Well, then you have to say something else quickly, and don't say a shitty one because Surratt. Do you actually think he's okay? Yeah. Do you think he's going to play? I hope so. No, I think there's a real path for him. Okay.
All right. Let me catch up with chat. We will get to, what did JCM do last week, 17? I'm thinking about Jim's comments, Steve.
He had the 60-yard touchdown run
Gotcha.
Christmas Day.
28-year-old TJ Hawkinson's toast with a lifeless 34-year-old body of George Kittle. Hey, he was pushing a sled the other day. I saw that. So, I'm sold. We can't compare TJ Hawkinson to George Kittle, right? Like, George Kittle still had spike week games. Now, I know TJ Hawkinson was tied to terrible quarterback and JJ McCarthy, but I'm team George Kittle. Jeremy Bernard, he was still available?
No.
Well, I had to have been earlier.
Yeah.
Caleb Johnson. Oh, for him, we'll have to look at it. Did he get, he must have taken Freiermuth. Because I was looking for Freiermuth and, yep, he got him early. He knew not to let him come back to 170s. I'd get him. So well played, I will say. Come baby, so I can punch your lights out. Oh my God. Listen, I respect his game. Last week I lashed out and said dumbass. This week I'm saying, I respect you. You know ball. I know. Come on, baby. You knew. We could have taken Darnell. That's true. 24, 13, 20, 11. The ADP falls on my last 4 picks. That's awesome, Paul. I don't remember this. Mr. Dumbass. I can bring a lot. Mr. Dumbass. I'm a go-getter. Do you remember this commercial? I don't remember that.
No,
that's funny. Is this another 24-hour sleep stream? I woke up and we're still going. No, we just had so much fun getting into a Pitbull. So it turned into a 2.5-hour stream. But we are going to think of some fun other longer ones, but I can say with great confidence, and I think Steve agrees with me, there will never be another 24-hour live stream. This body cannot recover from that. All right. Good to see you, Bobbert. This is why you got to take him in the 13th. Absolutely. I can't believe Gadsden goes out of Dalton Schultz. Listening to Kung San try to defend himself every A-Rod pick before Megan goes Chris Jericho mode. Chris Jericho is WWE.
He's a wrestler, yeah.
Nailed it. Okay, Greg Dole's. I panicked. Steve sold me on Dalton Schultz. I was being stupid for fading at first. How did Steve sell you on Dalton Schultz? I'm still not sold on Dalton Schultz.
Because he had 100 targets last year. And the Texans passing game should be better this year.
Okay, catching up here. Yes, that's right. Aiden and Vapor were in a super flex together. Tonight's stream feels like the comedy. Well, thank you, Rai Tai. We appreciate you. Steve and I like to have fun, give each other a hard time. So yes, we should do more Sibling showdowns a week. You can flame people on Drafters chat. That is true. I might have to start doing that. It's early. Steve before round 17 cut. Oh my. Okay, who did I ignore? Who's Ravens wide receiver 2? Are you on Bateman?
I'm guessing that or Jalen Lane. Not Jalen Lane.
Oh, that's right. He and I talked about that. And I know some people are in on Lane, but I listen to Steve. He's our resident draft guru, has been scouting stuff since 2012. Used to go down the Senior Bowl. He's my scouting guy. He thinks Elijah Sherratt is pro ready. So let's hope he does that for your Ravens, Jim. Yeah, it was a tough room for sure. To Steelers Titans for all the money. Hey, I hope so, because I have a crap load of them in all of them. Kittle was seen walking on Wags. Yes, Aiden. I know. I put it in chat today. He's looking great. Had to do the football to avoid the lawsuit. Yeah, I wanted to stay fair to like what we promoted for sure. Well, Aiden, I hope your and Vapor's team went well. Let's do the team reviews for our Fanspeak fam and head on out. We went 3-5-7-3, pretty standard for Steve and I. From the 7 hole went Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Bryce Young. Petite quarterback, don't love it. Derrick Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Kyle Monongai, Kenneth Gainwell, and Emmett Johnson. ASB, T. Higgins, Lad McConkey, Rome, Khalil Shakir, Cooper Kupp, Elijah Surratt, and then likely Henry Schultz. It's missing Steelers. I think we actually could have gone 3-6-6-3. We got 5 by Shakir, and it's kind of a hero build. So in hindsight, I may have done that. Other than that, I would have rather had Keon Coleman and any Steelers. But Kung San is sharp, and what can you do? What are your thoughts, Steve?
No, yeah, I think 3 starting quarterbacks. Running back. It's more of a hero build, but we caught up. We hit it in the mid rounds. It's not like we totally waited and punted. And then tight end is good. Receivers, like you said, the top 5 feel really good. And then it's like a couple late shots like Kupp. Yeah, Kupp could be the 2 or the 3 in Seattle, and so could Surratt in Baltimore.
Yeah. Okay. And I will label both of ours, I promise. Kung San went 3-5-8-2. Mahomes, Rodgers. He did only have one quarterback, Rodgers. That was very smart. You knew I would have taken him. And then tacked on Geno, Gibbs, Montgomery, Pollard, Dobbins, Tank, and then AJ Brown, Neighbors, Terry, BTJ, Concepcion, who Steve debated about earlier, Trey Tucker, Chris Bell, and AD Mitchell, Travis Kelce, and Pat Freiermuth. So he brings it home. Both tight ends are stacked with his top 2 quarterbacks. Love the running back room. I think that's really, really strong. Still think the receiver room's strong. So I think this is a really solid build. And he's sharp. He knew to get Rodgers in the Pat Fry stack. My personal fave. Thoughts on his team, Steve?
No, I mean I think quarterback room ends up being fine with Mahomes, and Mahomes looking good. Like early reports are like he should be ready. Week 1, Aaron Rodgers and Geno should be starting as well. Running back room, love the top of it, and I think it's solid, and that's why you were able to throw a little bit more volume at receivers. And it's a good solid core to start the receivers, like the first 4 or 5. But then you have some big upside swings down there at the end. So like Chris Bell and Mitchell, like these guys don't have to do much early on. But they're guys, they're young pieces who down the stretch really could do something.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a friends and family, so let's get to it here. I'm your Huckleberry, 2772 from the 3 spot, Burrow, Danny Dimes, and then Travion Henderson, Chuba Hubbard, Rashad White, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks, Dylan Sampson, Katron Allen, who you mentioned, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, Tesla. He got Brazil, Pat Bryant, Tyler Warren, and Sam Laporta. So he's got Warren stacked up with Danny Dimes, Burrow, and Chase. Yeah, Burrow, Chase. Obviously, like those stacks, has the Zay Flowers run back to week 17. My favorite week 17, favorite week 17 game. My second favorite is Dallas Giants. Obviously went a little later at running back, but threw quantity at it with 7. I think that's smart. So I think it's really well structured. What do you think here, Steve?
Yeah, I think, excuse me. I think tight end is exceedingly strong with Warren and Laporta, and like that can actually hit your flex a decent amount also. So that helps like the running back room, because you're going to have weeks where, you're struggling to get points just because there are a lot of boom bust type options. But overall, I think throwing 7 at it was a good call. Receiver, I think, is good. Of course, led by Chase and Nico. So as long as enough, running back weeks materialize from that group, particularly like Hubbard, Rashard White, Woody Marks, Aaron Jones, etc. You'll be fine. I mean, Henderson's going to be okay. He's just very boom or bust over the 25-point game and then the 5-point game.
Right. No, but that's a fun team. Huckleberry. Let's go to Legion at the 5 spot, 3672. So he goes May, Purdy, Cousins. I like that. And I am actually mixing in some more Cousins in that, similar to Darnold 2 years ago, that I was making that stand before and I think this is fun to do in Time Box. I'm just going to shout this out really quick. I've told this story before, but before JJ McCarthy got hurt, and by the way, we were right on that hypothesis that maybe JJ McCarthy needed, a redshirt year. Maybe he needs like 3 or 4 redshirt years, and then maybe Darnold could have a rebirth. Like, there's a world where Kubiak was his coordinator in Minnesota. He's a great coordinator. He and Bowers could have a really good connection. Yeah, the receivers are kind of meh. But what if, I think Brady and the Raiders really, in a perfect world, would love Cousins to start all year. What if he starts all year? If he starts all year, you're getting a very low in Cousins. I'm going to mix him in more into these time box tournaments. So I freaking love that quarterback room. I think it's really fun. And then, you stack Purdy and McCaffrey. Then did a hero build there with Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Mason, JCM. You got a really nice fall on him. We probably should have snapped it there. Jonah Coleman, Zach Charbonnet. So through 6 running backs out, obviously Charbonnet won't be an option till late, but you have like really McCaffrey and 5 other strong ones for most of the season. Then Olave, J-Mo, Devontae Adams, Alec Pierce, Jacoby Myers, Butte, Franklin. So going the hero build, he was still able to get Brock Bowers, Goddard, and then a strong receiver room. So I think it's really well structured there. I'm thinking does he have Butte? I know that could be a trade thing. And then Purdy with CMC, who we talked about in the chat. Any thoughts here or thoughts on Legion's team? I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think to the point of mixed in Cousins, I think it's fair. Easily could get you through at least Purdy's bye. And even in weeks when May and Purdy are both playing, like Cousins could have some 20, 25-point games for sure. And, it's paired with Brock Bowers. So, yeah, I think it's fine. You need a little luck at the running back position behind McCaffrey, like Brooks to stay healthy, Mason to get the touchdowns, JCM.
I think is a great value. Yeah.
You got some value there with some of those guys like JCM and Coleman especially. So,
yeah. No, very, very solid for sure. That's a fun build, Legion. Okay, as I always feel in these stream drafts, I'm like, shit, this is hard. Okay, we got Hartman at the 8 spot, 3-5-7-3, Hurts, Bo Nix, and then tax on Tua. He had a really strong double anchor with JT. Barkley goes then Bucky, Dowdle, Marshawn Lloyd. But I mean, those 4 running backs are awesome. Like, absolutely love that. I mean, obviously, I know there's some question, but you have like 3 other like really nice.
You got a 10-pick fall on Bucky also.
Yeah, 20-pick fall on Bucky, and then just love the projectable volume that you have there. So Devonta Smith, T-Mac, who we sniped Bryce Young on. Very sorry about that. We panicked. Sutton, Dubs, Wan'Dale Robinson, Coker, Wicks, Gadsden, Strange, and Gunner Helm. So he's got the Hurts, Barkley, Devonta Smith, and then Wicks later, Bo Nix, and Sutton. And Tua, and I don't know if he has a Tua piece, but that's okay. I think just tacking that on for potential, advanced rate piece makes a ton of sense. So love that running back room. I think some nice stacks with the Eagles and Broncos makes a ton of sense. I think that's a good 3. He got Gadsden at 152, and then Strange count. Yeah, I think that's a nice. Every room feels pretty strong. What are your thoughts, Steve?
Yeah, I think he obviously needed Tua because the top 2 quarterbacks had the same bye, and he was going to take Bryce Young, and we sniped him because he had the Carolina double stack. But yeah. So I think it's all good. The running back room very, very strong, like you mentioned. Receivers are good, and then 3 tight ends. I mean, I'm not the Gadsden. I think you should take him in like a 3 tight end build just because he's going to be probably very boom bust. So. But overall, I think top to bottom, it's a strong contending team.
Hartman asked us, like, would you go like 4 and 4, 5, 6, 3 and go lock up the Q because he has 2 bye week 10s? I think that's a fair consideration because you spent on Hurts. I don't know if I would do it, but I get what you're saying. There is a chance that that you don't have the quarterback points that week. So your thoughts, Steve?
Yeah, I mean that does run a risk for sure. And so I think I probably would have considered it. Either not taking Marshawn Lloyd and just sticking with those 4 backs, the 2 of the week 10 bye. So I understand that, or just the top 6 receivers. So I think I would have considered it. Yeah, just because the quarterback points are so strong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Tough because not everyone can have 3 QBs. Hate Daniels, but had no choice. I forget, where was Huckleberry? Oh, he hates Daniel Jones. That's right. I remember he said that. Okay, that's right. Yeah, no, absolutely not everybody can have it. That's why they are pushed up for sure. So I totally get that. But I think those two are fun. There's a lot of upside to those two for sure. And if Burrow stays healthy, I mean, he should be your quarterback most of the weeks. But no, that was a fun team, Hartman, and a good question. I think that's the whole point of having these team reviews, is to have like productive questions come from it. So UC Bearcat, he is a member, right, Steve?
I don't remember.
Okay, I haven't seen him chat. If you're in chat, let us know. I don't know. Vaporware says YouTube 2001 A&W root beer dumbass commercial. It's a classic. I'll have to look that up. This has been a ton of fun. I got to label these teams for Steve and I. The old sibling showdown drafts always are a blast. Of course, we covered a lot tonight, Steve. We did a rankings debate, thanks to Cooler's graphic. Ton of fun. Used Bruni's clock. Need to figure out adding a clock to the sibling showdown one, because these rankings debates might be more often. That was pretty fun and productive. I think the chat got involved, so that was a lot of fun. Obviously, did OSU Missy gave an idea to look at our exposures. We'll probably do that more on, because we see them when I'm drafting or when Steve's drafting on the shows, but we might do like deeper dive exposure things on the Fanspeak Fam YouTube member shows. Of course, click the join button. Become a Fanspeak Fam member, $3.99, emojis, team reviews, as you just saw, 2 extra shows per week, taped and live. So we may do more of those team reviews then, maybe more of the rankings debates then. We did all that, and then we had to rip a hound dog because it was the new format, and then we still did a Pitbull because we do what we say. We said we were going to do Pitbull. We did a Pitbull. It was a fun draft. Appreciate everybody. What are your final thoughts for the people, Steve?
No, appreciate everyone for jumping in chat, jumping in these drafts. This was a lot of fun. Hope everyone has a great night. And of course, check out Meg's stream with Goofy Chicken tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Yep,
1 p.m. Eastern. Goofy Chicken and I'm going to schedule it here before I go to bed. So for Steve, for Meg, I got to go check on Rudy. Hopefully he's not being bad for my parents. We will see you tomorrow or next time. Thanks so much.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team.